Hey, y'all. Good afternoon, people. Welcome to Royal D. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is having a great afternoon. Let's see. Hey, Jerry. I see my Kathleen in here. Hey, Miss M. Hey, Miss Brittany. How y'all doing, y'all? I got three stories for y'all today, right? So the first story I have is a brother. This is a good story. And a lot of people say they want to hear this story, but they're not in the chat. They have to catch the replay. Because a lot of people, they knew I was going to cover this story today from yesterday. So if they're not in the chat, then I guess they're going to have to watch the, I just laid down for a nap. Oh, Lord, you did? Oh, man. Well, maybe you can catch the replay, baby. Because you may fall asleep. You can catch the replay. It is okay, baby. Okay, it's fine. Auntie Cherry, how's the baby doing? So the first story is, this story right here I'm going to share, right? Because some of the stories be a little long, so I try to put out the main important ones. But it is a story that I follow this guy. I've been following him for like 7 years. I love his content. He's funny. He's down to earth, but he kick it real. And it's a story of his that I want to bring up and I want to share. And I want to share it because I want y'all to see how social media can turn your life around. And when I say turn your life around, I don't mean turn your life around for good, for the best. Okay? I mean turn your life around and your fucking ass will be in jail for the stupid decisions that you make. Okay? So, yeah. That's a story I want to share. Oh, okay, baby. Okay. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to stop you from your nappy nap. Yeah. So let's start with this story here. This is a heartbreaking story here too, y'all. Okay. This is a very heartbreaking story here. So I'm going to bring this story up. And when I bring it up, because y'all put a 1 in the chat, please, and let me know if y'all can hear me. Miss Cherry, how's the grandbaby doing? Okay, let me take it off on mute. Okay, and let me know if y'all can hear it, okay? Because I want to know that.
30-year-old woman and her husband, Trey Carter, a 31-year-old postal worker.
If you can't hear it, put on some headphones.
They were a young,
Earplugs.
couple, eagerly awaiting the arrival of their unborn
Auntie
daughter,
Tracy, what's going on?
But tragically,
He's
their
doing
promising
great.
future was
Good.
abruptly
God
cut
bless.
short in a horrifying turn of events.
Miss D
Mercedes
and
had a
Ch-
close
Okay.
bond with her family, particularly her brother, Jason
Okay, Auntie
Iverson, who was 29
Tracy.
years old. However, beneath the surface of their sibling relationship, a simmering dispute was brewing. Their dispute escalated into a deadly confrontation. What followed was a devastating act of violence, leaving Mercedes, Trey, and their unborn child dead. Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories.
If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits,
oh, come on, don't start with these commercials.
And I'm a lawyer at Atticus.
Don't you start.
This story takes us to Maple Heights, Ohio, a quiet suburb of Cleveland known for its peaceful surroundings and community gatherings. In this serene town, a tragic event unfolded that shook the community to its core. At the heart of this story is Mercedes Iverson. Mercedes was a vibrant soul who touched the lives of many. In her professional life, she worked as a licensed cosmetologist and makeup artist, mastering the art of making people look and feel their best. Beyond her career, Mercedes was a loving wife and a soon-to-be mother, a role she cherished deeply.
4 years of greatness, and we looking at eternity, baby.
Hey, Auntie Shrove. Okay, baby.
I'm here on the knee. Mercedes Tiana Iverson. Will you marry me?
First day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Okay, Auntie Strax, it's
a
fine.
partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
She had a loving family, and she and her husband, Trey Carter, were eagerly anticipating the arrival of their unborn daughter. Her family meant the world to her. Mercedes was known for her infectious smile, a beacon of joy that could illuminate even the darkest of moments. Her warm and caring personality endeared her to everyone she met. She had a heart that knew no bounds and was always willing to go the extra mile to help others. Mercedes was a beloved member of the community, cherished for her beauty, kindness, and generosity. Mercedes had a younger
Hey,
brother,
Robin,
29-year
baby.
old Jason Iverson. A sibling is a gift by nature, a bond cherished and nurtured throughout one's lifetime.
Hey, the new
However, the
beginning.
relationship
Hey,
between
sweetie.
Mercedes and her brother Jason Iverson was a complex and deeply personal one. And on the surface, they shared a sibling bond that one would
Y'all on
typically
time. You
expect.
didn't miss too
They had
much.
grown up together, shared family experiences, and no doubt had many memories that connected them. However, beneath this familial connection, there were underlying issues that had escalated into a long standing dispute. Jason and Mercedes had been embroiled in an ongoing dispute that had been simmering for some time. The exact nature of this dispute is not detailed, but it appears that tensions had been building up between them. On Labor Day, Mercedes, along with her husband, visited Stafford Park in Maple Heights to do a simple favor for Mercedes' mother, Cynthia Ivy. They were dropping off a stroller. Tragically, this routine act of kindness took a horrifying turn when Jason Iverson, Mercedes' younger brother, arrived at the park and confronted them. In a shocking turn of events, Jason Iverson allegedly resorted to violence against his sister and her husband. He opened fire on Mercedes, who was pregnant, and her husband, Trey Carter, in the park's parking lot.
What is the address of your emergency?
I got certified. My cousin is 30 weeks pregnant. She got shot.
Listen, is she breathing at all?
No, it's blood everywhere. It's coming
Okay.
out of her
Hey,
mouth.
Tony Tone.
Okay. All right. All right. We're on the way. Okay. Who shot her?
Her brother.
Mercedes was struck by a bullet and tragically lost her life at the scene. Trey attempted to escape, seeking refuge in a park pavilion bathroom, but was pursued and fatally shot by Jason.
With Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department, I have one black male down, gunshot wound, multiple gunshot wounds at Stafford Park in the bathroom.
A bystander who happens to be a 13-year-old boy was shot and injured during the incident. Police and investigators arrived at the scene and learned that the shooter and the victims were family members, revealing to the public that this shocking crime was committed by a man against his pregnant sister and her husband. Jason Iverson was arrested by officers from the Maple Heights Police Department shortly after fleeing the scene of the shooting. He has been charged with serious criminal offenses, including murder and attempted murder. These charges reflect the gravity of his alleged actions and the tragic loss of life that resulted from the incident.
A married couple and their unborn baby shot to death in the middle of a park on Labor Day. Maple Heights police say the person who pulled the trigger was that woman's younger brother. Well, tonight, Just One Station spoke to the mother of the victim and the shooter.
31-year-old Trey Carter and his wife, 30-year-old Mercedes Iverson, were getting ready to welcome a baby girl into the world in November. Iverson's mother, Cynthia Ivy, tells me they had already picked out a name, Ava.
They were very excited. Trey was more excited than Mercedes because Mercedes was the one that was sick.
She says the Parma couple was only at Stafford Park in Maple Heights on Labor Day to do her a favor, to drop off a stroller.
Then out of the blue, my son shows up, and as soon as he sees them, he's just like,
Yes, Miss M. Sad. Hey, Latte.
so I don't know what he was doing before that got him so enraged, you know, but he just wouldn't let up.
Do you have any idea why your son was so upset with your daughter and her husband?
Well, that's a long story in itself.
I think the mother was hiding something. I always felt that.
Bottom line is he was holding a grudge. He just wouldn't let it go. It just festered, and I guess that was the end
But
of
you
it.
know what the grudge
Never in
was.
a million years could Ivy have imagined that her 29-year-old son, Jason Iverson, would shoot and kill his own pregnant sister and her husband in cold blood.
Him and his sister has always been close. You know,
No way.
he's always been able to call her and she would bail him out of whatever it was.
What do you think it was? You think he just snapped?
I think so. You know, there were a couple of setbacks that he was dealing with in his life. And I guess he just couldn't handle it. Everything just came to a head. To my knowledge, he was supposed to have been seeking help. Being a parent,
Okay, Auntie
it's
Tracy.
kind of hard when you have grown children that have issues because there's only so much you can do.
She says it's hard to accept that her daughter's killer and her son are the same person.
It's very hard for me to come to terms with that, you know, because they're both
Hey,
my
Pammy
kids.
Pooh.
Cynthia Ivy, the mother of the victims, shared her anguish and disbelief about the incident, highlighting the devastating impact it has had on their family. The victims, Trey Carter and his pregnant wife, Mercedes Iverson, were eagerly awaiting the arrival of their baby girl and were expecting to welcome into the world in November. Cynthia Ivy, Mercedes' mother, spoke of the couple's excitement, particularly Trey's enthusiasm about becoming a father. She described her son Jason's sudden outburst of rage as completely unexpected. She recounted how he appeared to just go off upon seeing his sister and her husband at the park. She admitted not knowing the specific trigger for his anger, but mentioned that Jason had been harboring a grudge that had festered over time. She did not disclose what the reason for his animosity against his sister was. Ivy mentioned that Jason had been dealing with setbacks in his life and was supposed to be seeking help.
Miss M, I
Being a
was going to get
parent to
into that,
grown
but I didn't
children
want to
with
talk over the
issues can be
video.
challenging,
Yes.
and she highlighted the limitations faced by parents in such situations. The legal proceedings against Jason Iverson continue to unfold. On September 14, 2023, Jason Iverson made his initial appearance in court. The court proceedings shed light on key developments in the legal case against him. Jason Iverson was assigned an attorney, Mr. Sterater, to represent him during the proceedings. Iverson was charged with 2 counts of aggravated murder, each carrying a penalty of imprisonment for life or the possibility of the death penalty. Additionally, there was a charge of attempted aggravated murder, a felony of the first
Okay,
degree,
okay,
with
sweetie.
potential prison time ranging from 3 to 11 years. Iverson pleaded not guilty to all charges.
A charge of aggravated murder.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, and as to count two, charge of aggravated murder,
Not guilty.
and as to charge three, a count of attempted aggravated murder.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Mr. Sterater discussed Iverson's background, mentioning that he did not have a criminal record, had permanent residence in the Cleveland area, and had been gainfully employed with Walmart before his arrest. He also highlighted that Iverson had been receiving mental health treatment and had been prescribed medication.
Permanent residence in the Cleveland area. He was gainfully employed. He's also seen a psychiatrist receiving mental health treatment.
Considering the nature and circumstances of the alleged crime, the use of a weapon, and the weight of the evidence, the court set Iverson's bond at $3 million, with a requirement of 10% cash or surety. The case was bound over to the Court of Common Pleas for Cuyahoga County, marking the continuation of the legal proceedings against Jason Iverson. This ongoing
Pammy
legal
Pooh, I was
process
wondering the
aims to
same
provide
thing.
justice for the victims and their families, while ensuring that the accused is afforded his legal rights. The community remains deeply affected by this tragic incident, and the court proceedings will play a vital role in determining the outcome of the case. The tragic events that occurred on that fateful day stand as a stark reminder of the profound and unnecessary loss of life that can occur when conflicts escalate to violence within families. In the aftermath of such a heart-wrenching incident, it is natural to reflect upon what could have been done to prevent such a tragedy. The key to preventing such violence lies in open communication, conflict resolution, and access to mental health support. Families facing disputes or conflicts should seek assistance from professionals who can provide guidance and mediation to de escalate tensions. Moreover, it underscores the importance of raising awareness about the availability of mental health resources and encouraging individuals to seek help when needed. The repercussions of this senseless act of violence extend far beyond the immediate victims. The family and loved ones left behind bear the heavy burden of grief and loss. I extend my deepest condolences to the family and loved ones of Mercedes Iverson and Trey Carter, who tragically lost their lives in such a senseless act of violence. May you find strength, support, and solace in each other as you navigate through this tragedy, and may the cherished memories of Mercedes and Trey forever shine brightly in your hearts. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.
Now, y'all, what do y'all think? Because I think I don't know. I feel like the mother could have been holding something back from her about her son, right? I'm just saying, I don't know. And then I also feel like, was this a jealous thing with the brother? Because the sister helped him out a lot. Every time he got into something, the sister bailed him out of it. Do y'all think it was because um she got engaged and he became jealous of it? He went into a rage about it. I mean, I'm just saying because I really don't know. Hey, Denise. He's a Pyrrha's mama boy. Mm-hmm. The girl was pretty. Yes, she was. She was a beautiful woman. And she was just so excited to get married. You know, she found the right guy, you know, and she was just so excited about it. And the brother just took her life. Like, and not only took her life, you took her husband's life also. Like, that was just crazy. I just feel like the mother just knew more to me. That's how I felt. You know, I feel like the mother knew more. The mother wasn't saying anything, you know, and maybe she don't want to say nothing. I don't know. You know? I feel like it was some jealousy going on there also. Mm-hmm. I definitely do feel like that. The siblings can be can become and may have been some insecurity going on. Yep, that's true. She's trying to protect the last year about she got left. Yep. I mean, the mother went there to um hold on, y'all. I'm just looking for something, but I can still read y'all comments. And I'm gonna pull up the other story on him, y'all, because he has because I want y'all to see the trial when he went to court. Crazy mother sucker. I don't like that. Like that girl lost her life, lost her baby. Like that was just man. No. Man, that was crazy. All right. Y'all know how I feel about certain stuff. Damn, I hope let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me just go back to make sure. Because I got another story for y'all. Okay. Now, I want y'all to see how things can escalate from the internet. Okay. Let me see. All right, I had to bring it up. Hold on. I want y'all to see how things can escalate from the internet. Yep. All right, hold on. I got to share the screen. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. All right, here we go. I follow him. I've been following him for like 7 years. Hey, Donald. I just sent you the video of the sentences. Today? All right. Let me look for it. It was so sad to hear the victim's family, which also was his family. Yes.
What started as a spat on social media spiraled out of control.
It ended with one woman in handcuffs and
Oh,
another
thank you, sis.
hospitalized with a bullet
Got
in
you.
her shoulder.
According to Pointer's arrest record, the 22-year-old has a history of taking social media
I
feuds
want y'all to listen to this very carefully right here.
to real life.
I'm gonna fight you fair, and you aiming a gun. We've chosen to stop the video before the gun goes off. However, you can clearly hear the shot.
Apparently, if this was a fistic encounter and a mutual agreement for them to meet up and move to a location to carry on the fisting encounter. Apparently, this has been an ongoing feud.
Police say the woman who fired the gun is 22-year-old Renisha Pointer. She and the victim had been going back and forth on social media and agreed to meet on the Longridge Avenue to fight each other. But according to the video, Pointer decided to escalate things. This incident very similar to one last year involving Pointer and her mother. The pair went to a Dutchtown gas station looking to fight and ended up shooting someone. And in 2018, Pointer, who was in high school, was arrested for fighting another student after an ongoing social media feud. Those charges were ultimately dropped. The victim in the shooting survived after driving herself to the hospital. Pointer has been booked into parish prison for attempted murder.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trebek again, hit y'all on the video. Hope y'all having a very great
I
day.
love his content, y'all. I've been following him for like 7 years. I love his content.
Marvelous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Louisiana by way of Baton Rouge. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Louisiana, everybody outside the great city of Baton Rouge. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is not Thirsty Thursday, not yet. Today is Trifling Tuesday. And you all,
I love him.
Trifling with a capital T written all over it. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of you all have heard about this story yet, but this story is very troubling. But it also shows you why you got to stop trying to meet up with people to fight, and also stop going back and forth with people on social media. Now, this video right here really comes as no surprise because as of lately, in the last few
Hey,
years,
Donald,
we have
baby.
people on the internet going live showing the crimes they're committing. No matter if they're running in and out of stores stealing, no matter if they're shooting somebody, as in the case of this story, it don't even matter if they're killing somebody, as in the case of other stories. Now, this story right here is really troubling, but at the same time, it goes to show you some people never learn a lesson, as in the case of 21-year-old Renisha Pointer out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And now, as the story goes, Renisha Pointer has a history of beefing with people online ever since high school.
This incident very similar to one last year involving Pointer and her mother. The pair went to a Dutchtown gas station looking to fight and ended up shooting someone. And in 2018, Pointer, who was in high school, was arrested for fighting another student after an ongoing social media feud. Those charges were ultimately dropped.
Now, you would think somebody that been beefing with somebody online ever since high school, that person would change, especially since the fact Renisha Pointer, yes, has 2 children. She has an 18-month-old, and she also has a 10-month-old child. But none of that didn't matter when it came to Renisha Pointer keeping it real, because she's always going to keep it real. Now, as the video starts, because I had to edit it, but if you want to see the unedited version, please click the link below. It'll take you right to it. But as you all see in the video, it shows a lady, but it don't really show her, but you can tell somebody else is recording the video. It shows a lady recording.
Her rap sheet is very long, Brittany.
As a lady thought,
even the mama, just listen, even the mama just like her.
Now, I don't know what the beef was about. I don't know what all the drama was about.
They was about that dangerous life.
It's worth you picking up a weapon, especially when you both agreed to fight. So let me ask you this, family. How in the hell do somebody sit up here, agree to fight somebody, but then when the person get there ready to spank your ass, you want to sit up here and pull a damn gun? Have you ever had that happen to you? Or have you ever seen somebody else get that done to them? Because I don't understand some people, but you can hear the sincerity in a woman's voice. Listen to this.
I'm gonna fight you fair, and you aiming a gun.
Did you hear how sincere
that
woman was that got shot? She said, family, once again, I came to fight you fair, but you pulling a gun on me. She sounds just like who? This celebrity named Loretta Devine. Listen to this.
Honey, this is the stupidest move you've made yet. Just because you're upset with your husband.
I love you for her, but I'm not going to debate this with you, all right? I'm not here for a lecture.
But I've been doing your hair for 11 years. One ignorant move by your husband, you gonna come in and chop off all of your hair.
Now, come on, Gloria, do it.
I'm not doing this.
Now, you cannot tell me that's not Loretta Devine's daughter or her sister or something like that. But at the same time, if somebody is telling you, and she sounds calm as hell, that I came to fight you fair.
I'm gonna fight you fair, and you aiming a gun.
But you pulled a gun on me. Chances are that person is gonna whoop your ass as soon as you put that damn gun down. Now, let me ask you all this also, family, before we dig deeper into the story. Now, if somebody is sitting up there calm as hell and you the one mad and you all supposed to be fighting, chances are the person that's the most calmest is the person that's not scared. The person that's scared to me is the person that's always picking up a weapon. Now, no way in hell would I sit there and fight somebody that's that damn calm. So really, and you all might get mad at me, but I don't give a damn. Now, I
Yeah,
can't
he's
really
straight
blame
blunt, y'all.
Renisha Pointer
That's my
for picking
boy.
up a damn gun because that baby was scared. She was scared, y'all. Because once again, listen to how calm his voice sounds.
Trying to fight you fair, and you aiming a gun.
And now ask yourself, would you fight that person? Because guess what, family? This is not Renisha Pointer first time getting in trouble. Now,
Yes, Miss
roughly
M.
about 8 months before this happened,
She said
Renisha Pointer, yes,
Lord,
and also her
Louisiana.
mom,
Yeah, they rough there,
mom,
baby.
Risa Pointer, got into an altercation at a gas station, I think in Gessmer, Prairieville, something like that. You all know. But anyway, Renisha Pointer, along with her mom, went to go fight a group of women at a gas station. And guess what happened there? Yes, the same thing happened in this video. But guess what, though, family? It wasn't Renisha this time.
That's her mama.
Ascension Parish deputies say it happened just before 6 o'clock in a gas station parking lot near I-10 and Highway 73. They say a woman was shot and taken to a hospital. When deputies arrived at the scene, both the victim and the alleged shooter were gone.
It was the mama. So you got to tell yourself right now,
Yep.
if Renisha have a habit of pulling guns on people and a mom pulling guns on people because the mom was said to have shot somebody multiple times, chances are Renisha get this habit from who? Yeah, she get it from her mama. Now, the story goes that Renisha Pointer and her mom was at this gas station and the mom told detectives that she seen her daughter get jumped by a group of women. But baby, y'all went there to fight. Now I don't know how many women y'all trying to go
You
fight.
sound like
But
me,
the same thing,
baby.
that's what happened in a fight. Somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose. Same thing with damn football, basketball games, anything that involves competition. Guess what? You have your winners, you have your damn losers. So quite naturally, somebody's gonna have to take a L. Risa Pointer, Renisha mom, that is, was not trying to hear none of that. And also the mom, Risa Pointer, stated to the police that when she seen her daughter getting jumped, that's when one of the women, guess what, shot at her. So Risa Pointer, being the G that she is, she shot back at the woman, but she did not shoot just one time, no.
This incident very similar to one last year involving Pointer and her mother. The pair went to a Dutchtown gas station looking to fight and ended up shooting someone.
They say she lit that woman ass up, shot that woman multiple times.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes,
trying to be
y'all.
funny, but that's just the way it comes out. Now, unfortunately, Renisha Pointer turned herself in immediately right after that first altercation. And a few days after Renisha Pointer turned herself in with the first altercation, that's when the police came and arrested her mom ass. Now, fast forward just 8 months later, that's when this incident takes place, where we have this video of Renisha Pointer coming outside with her damn bra on. And girl, why are you outside with your damn bra on like that? How you gonna sit there and let
He
somebody walk
funny.
up to you with a damn gun? I would have been just like this.
What's up, baby? Come on, young blood, don't kill me, man.
Begging my ass off just like Pinky from next Friday. But anyway, I don't know what it feel like to get shot, but I damn sure know what it feel like to get stabbed, because I've been stabbed twice. And no, it was not by no man. It was by some helpers that I used to be involved with because I was cheating and they were cheating. But anyway, add to the story.
And in 2018, Pointer, who was in high school, was arrested for fighting another student after an ongoing social media feud. Those charges were ultimately dropped.
Now, as you heard the news say, Renisha Pointer been whooping ass ever since she was in high
Yeah,
school.
this girl been a
And
trouble
also
girl all her
social-
life.
Yes, social media. Just like the beef with her and her mom and these other women got into it. And just like this other beef where it showed her on camera shooting a woman. All this have to do with social media beef. So let me ask you all this, family, in closing. Why in the hell can't people just mind their own business and leave other people alone? And also, why do people let words hurt them? Now, you would think by somebody being a grown person along with two other children, because Renisha Pointer has two children, like I told you all. You would think that they would put their kids first. You know, people is going to talk. People's going to say all kind of stuff. People say stuff to me crazy online, and guess what? I go on about my business because it don't bother me. So if a person's not attacking you physically, why let their words hurt you? They have an old saying, family: sticks and stone may break my bones, but what? Words don't hurt me. But guess what, though, family? Y'all lying, because sometimes them words do hurt you. Let somebody call you stinky and broke and watch how damn bad you be feeling. And now in closing, I know y'all are wondering to yourself, well, Trey, the first altercation that the mom and daughter had at the gas station, what was they charged with? They say that Renisha Pointer was booked with principal to attempted second-degree murder, principal to illegal use of weapon, 2 counts of principal to aggravated damage to property, simple battery, disturbing the peace, and guess what? Child desertion. Because when these two heifers went to go fight the women at their gas station, Renisha brought her two children along with her. The child was 2 months old. Like Renisha, girl, you ain't even healed up down there and still trying to fight. And the other child she brought was a 10-month old. Now, grandmother, Risa, why did you not let your daughter stay at home? And if you have beef with a woman, why do you not handle it like a woman between you and that woman? Because you got to understand, your daughter
Thanks,
got two
Brittany.
children. It goes to show you the mama ain't right. So guess what? Quite naturally, the daughter ain't gonna be too right. So Renisha mom Risa was charged with attempted second degree
Exactly,
murder,
Brittany.
illegal use of weapons, 2 counts of aggravated damage to property, simple battery, disturbing the peace, and guess what? And child desertion. And now for the new charge that Renisha had just caught, as you all seen that video, she was charged with attempted second degree murder and illegal use of a weapon. Poor thing, poor thing. Now, ma'am, ask yourself today, what are you going to do? What are your children going to do? And I hope to God somebody in your family got those children
Tony,
and take
Tony, you
care of
talk
those
about
children and
Jersey.
raise
I'm
those
from
children.
Jersey.
Because, ma'am, you have more than yourself to lose. Now, look here. You saw
I
the
love
video,
him though.
went
He's
to
so
jail along
funny.
with your
I love
mama.
his
The
content
mama was
too.
charged with attempted second degree murder. And guess what? 8 months later, your ass charged with the same damn thing. Talk about the apple not falling far from the damn tree. That apple fell right beside the tree and landed right in a jail cell. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King show. And guess what?
Yes, y'all. That was sad. You can tell, like, she picked up a lot of bad traits from her mom. And she's been a troubled child for so long, y'all. This girl has been a troubled child for so long. Hold on, because I want to get to the hold on, let me remove this one. All right. I want to get to the one with the trial. What's his name? Hold on, let me go back and see for you. Hold on, baby. Give me 1 second, because I was looking for that other one. Let me look for you. Give me a second. And it's the hold on. The Trey King. Yeah, that's the name of his channel. Yep. That's the name of his channel, Tony. Yeah, he have awesome content. I've been following him now for like 7 years. He have very, very awesome content. I love his content. Okay, so y'all, I want to get to. Do y'all want to see the trial of the guy that was on the stand for the daughter? I mean, his sister and them. So let me try to find that. Let me see, can I find that one? Let me see. Cause baby, let me see, can I find that one? I follow so many people, y'all. It'd be so hard for me to find stuff sometimes, baby, because I be trying to keep up with some stories for y'all. And baby, it ain't easy. I'll tell you that. It is not easy trying to keep up with all these stories. Social media will have you in jail, honey. Don't let them words hurt you. Don't do it. Ignore that stuff. These people don't know you in real time. I mean, like, if you want to argue with them, it's okay, but just don't go too far with it. Don't let it take you, you know what I'm saying, to that you got to meet up and somebody ends up in jail, and it's just not worth it to me. I ain't doing it. Like, I'm a peaceful person. I like peace, and I'm just not into all that, arguing back and forth and stuff like that. Oh my God, where is this? She just sent it to me, and I just hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know why I can't find that one. She just sent that to me. Hmm. That's kind of strange. Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to look for that shit tomorrow because this one's giving me a hard time coming up with this one. Mm. Let's see. No, that's not it. All right, maybe I can find it now. Let me just. I don't know. That story gives me a hard time to find. Hmm. So I think I better go with my next one because I don't want y'all to keep waiting. So let me see. Can I go on with this one? Because I'm going to have to look for that one. I don't want to just keep waiting on that one. All right. Let me see. Because she sent it to me and I had it and it's. Now, what the hell is. Oh, no. Wait. I think I found it. I think I found that story. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. This is the one right here. So, all right. These two people right here, y'all, they are TikTok social media influencers. These two right here. Now, the court one, I'm going to have to find that shit. I ain't got time to look for it right now. I will come across it. All righty, y'all. All right. I don't want to keep y'all just waiting on it. So let me just look for the one. This was. All right. This was 3 days. Is this it here? No, that's not it. It'd be so many stories, y'all. It's hard to keep up with all these stories. What's this one? Well, where the hell is that story at? I got the channel, but I can't find the damn story. All righty. Wait, y'all, don't inbox me now because I can't read the inboxes because I'm looking for something right now. So just hold off a second. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be damned. I don't know, y'all. I can't find that one either. It's hard for me to find that one. Dang. Well, what happened? All right. All right. We just gonna do another story. I'll look for that one tonight. I ain't got time to look for it now. I'm just wasting my time, killing my time, and I don't want to do that. All right. So, okay, we got one here. I don't know if I want to do this one. This one look kind of sad. I don't like all that when these. Okay, let's do this one. So let me hold on. Let me bring this one up. Mm. And let me know if y'all can hear it when I bring it up.
Okay, you ready? All right,
Mm.
108.
Sorry about that, y'all. This woman.
You're just a coward. Like, you truly a coward. You truly a coward.
Police say he repeatedly struck Malika Bruner in the head and upper body until her death.
This is the story of Malika Bruner, a mother of three. For nearly 2 years, she was in a turbulent relationship with Walter Balcom, a man with a troubling past. Despite an order of protection and a history of abuse, Malika tried to rebuild her
Yeah,
life.
people definitely do get hurt. You're
Her
right.
efforts ended
Thank
with
you, Open
when she
Book.
was brutally beaten to death in her own home, an attack witnessed by her 9-year-old daughter, who courageously called 911. How could a system meant to protect her fail so profoundly? What led to the removal of her ex's monitoring device that might have saved her life? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Rochester, New York, a city steeped in history and located on the southern shore of Lake Ontario. Known for its innovation, Rochester is the birthplace of major companies like Kodak and Xerox. It is also a hub of vibrant neighborhoods, lush parks, and a rich cultural scene, offering a sense of community to its residents. Amidst the city's charm, however, lies the tragic
Yeah,
story of
y'all. It's
Malika
not.
Bruner,
It's.
a
It's.
life
I can
lost
hear it
too
on my
soon.
end. So I
Malika
tell
Bruner was
y'all when it's
born on
low.
March
If you
20th,
got
1981,
earpods or
to
something,
William
though
Bruner and
if you don't
Margaret
have them on,
Bruner.
put them on. It
She
can be
grew up in
louder
Rochester, surrounded by a loving
because
family.
I can
A
hear it on
devoted
my end.
mother, Malika cherished her three children.
What are we doing today?
So if you got earpods, try to put them
I
in,
gotta go to the
and let me
doctor's
know if you can
office.
hear it better. If not, I'll do another story.
Why?
Get your physical. You in Jersey?
For what?
Because you have to.
So y'all want me to do another one?
Our physicals.
If it's that
'Cause
low,
you just have to.
let me
Who's watching
know.
us? I don't know. It says
I will
somebody's
do it for you guys.
watching us, but I don't know who that is.
Maybe it's Bees watching us.
I don't know.
Mostly Bees watching us. Well, it says watch us right here.
It's live. Somebody's watching, but I just don't know who. It doesn't tell you who it is.
Yeah, why doesn't tell
Okay,
me?
Brittany.
I may not know.
No, wait, maybe when it's downloading would tell us.
Her children were her pride and joy, and she worked tirelessly to provide them with love, stability, and opportunities. She was deeply committed to her family and friends, often going out of her way to show her love and support. In Malika Bruner's life, a central figure was her boyfriend, Walter Balcom. The couple had been
Oh,
together
you in
for
the gym?
approximately 2 years.
Okay.
However, their relationship was marked by turmoil and violence. According to police records, Walter had previously been arrested in June for a violent assault on Bruner and her son, which involved stabbing them with a knife.
Ooh.
Malika's social media post hinted at possible problems in her relationship. She posted, "Don't nobody talk more shit about you than a MF, you let come and live in your house rent free. Not going to let this sorry ass man ruin my morning. Betty won't forget that two-piece." Don't get a man from another woman's bed and expect him to be faithful to you. Following that incident, an order of protection was issued against him, but the violence persisted. Witnesses describe Walter as abusive and controlling. He had a long criminal history, including 4 felony and 7 misdemeanor convictions, with 2 violent felonies on record. Despite these red flags, he was released from custody and placed under electronic monitoring, which was later controversially removed 5 days before a tragic event that no one had even imagined. Late on the night of August 27, 2024, a frantic 911 call was placed by Malika Bruner's 9-year-old daughter, reporting that her mother was being attacked by her boyfriend, Walter Balcom. Rochester police officers responded to 296 Hazelwood Terrace at approximately 11:30 p.m., where they discovered Bruner deceased in the home. Initially reported as a stabbing, it was later confirmed that Walter had repeatedly struck Bruner in the head and upper body, inflicting fatal injuries. Walter had fled the scene before the police arrived. The brutality of the attack was compounded by its witness, Bruner's young daughter, who displayed remarkable courage in contacting authorities. The victim's death was not instantaneous. The injuries inflicted by Walter were gruesome and sustained, leaving Bruner unable to survive the assault. Walter Balcom, 49, a repeat offender with a lengthy criminal record, had previously been arrested on June 2, 2024, for a violent assault against Bruner and her adult son. This assault involved a stabbing, and Walter was charged with felony assault and issued a no-contact order of protection. Despite these charges and his history of violent felonies, Walter was released from custody with an ankle monitor for electronic monitoring under release under supervision. On August 22, 2024, just 5 days before Bruner's death, a pretrial hearing led Monroe County Judge Karen Bailey Turner to lift the electronic monitoring requirement for Walter. This decision stemmed from his defense attorney's argument that the monitoring device hindered Walter's ability to seek employment. Judge Turner's rationale, according to court transcripts, included concerns about the lack of GPS functionality in the monitoring device and a desire to rehabilitate Walter. Despite documented instances of non-compliance with Rust terms, the judge opted to release Walter under minimal supervision. Following Bruner's death, the Rochester Police Department launched a manhunt for Walter, releasing his photo to the public. He was apprehended on September 2, 2024, at a residence on Galusha Street with the help of
This
community
man was very
service.
violent.
Initially charged with second-degree manslaughter, Walter pleaded not guilty during his arraignment. A Monroe County grand jury later indicted him on more severe charges, including first-degree manslaughter and aggravated criminal contempt.
New details on the Rochester man accused in the beating death of his girlfriend, 4-time convicted felon Walter Balcom
Damn.
faced a judge this morning.
13's WAM Natalie Constantini was in court for the arraignment and spoke with the victim's son. Natalie?
Well, Karen, Malika Bruner's son told me today nothing will bring his mother back, and he's frustrated the man accused of beating her to death was taken off electronic monitoring just days before the deadly attack.
Yeah, that's sad.
You bought your home.
If they knew that man was
and
that
inspected once,
vicious,
and then
why would y'all even take him
never
off?
again. That could be an
Like, why?
Malika Bruner's son coming face to face with Walter Balcom Jr., the man charged in his mother's death.
I know who you are, like I know who you are. Like, this courtroom is like seeing you as this, but I really know the truth behind you.
49-year-old Balcom is charged with manslaughter, accused of beating 43-year-old Bruner to death at a home on Hazelwood Terrace last month. Prosecutors say it happened in front of Bruner's 9-year-old daughter. In court, no contact orders of protection were given for all 3 of Bruner's children. Assistant District Attorney Kaylee Rosari says Balcom was contacting Bruner's young daughter from jail.
It's terrifying that he's
Wow.
reaching out. I don't want him to be contacting her or put any ideas in her head. She has a very strong 9-year-old, and she holds her own.
Balcom was already facing assault charges, accused of stabbing Bruner and her son with a knife in June. 5 days before the deadly August attack, Judge Karen Bailey Turner ordered electronic monitoring to be taken off Balcom, noting the ankle monitor from pretrial services did not have GPS. But Monroe County told me pretrial services does have the capability to provide GPS monitors if it is ordered by the court. Bruner's son angered by the judge's decision.
I just don't understand courts, the legal system, a lot of that stuff doesn't really add up to me.
Balcom's attorney says his client is upset with these charges.
Obviously, we hope he's found not guilty, but whether or not it's realistic, we'll have to wait and find out.
Bruner's son hoping to see justice.
I'd rather have my mom back more than anything, you know. That's all that really matters to me, so it ain't nothing that they can do to, you know, ever bring my mother back, so it's really nothing.
Walter is currently being held without bail and faces additional legal proceedings. His extensive criminal record includes 4 prior felony convictions, 2 of them violent, and 7 misdemeanors. His history of domestic violence was a key factor in the public outcry that followed Bruner's death. The tragedy deeply affected Bruner's family, particularly her children. Her eldest son, Olajuwon McLemore, has spoken candidly about his devastation and frustration with the judicial system. In court appearances, McLemore faced Walter with raw emotion, calling him a coward and demanding justice. McLemore expressed anger over the removal of Walter's electronic monitoring and questioned the court's decisions that allowed his mother's killer to remain at liberty. During Walter's arraignment, tensions ran high in the courtroom. A spectator loudly denounced him as an animal, capturing the sentiment of many who see Bruner's death as a preventable tragedy. Assistant District Attorney Kaylee Rosari described the case as a prosecutor's worst nightmare, emphasizing the systemic failures that contributed to the crime. The decision to remove Walter's electronic monitoring device has drawn intense scrutiny. Pretrial services confirmed that GPS-enabled ankle monitors were available, but such a device was not requested or ordered by the court. Judge Turner's handling of the case has been widely criticized, with some questioning her
It looks like
interpretation of the
someone is
monitoring
wrong.
system's
Something is wrong with
limitations
him.
and her
He
decision
probably
to
used to get
prioritize
in
Walter's
trouble
reintegration
and
over
goes to
Bruner's
jail.
safety.
Yes,
Sat down
Brittany.
with Walter Balcom's attorney Ted Baracco today. He tells me in court on August 22nd, Monroe County officials argued Balcom left his house, which was a violation of his pretrial order stemming from the pending felony assault charge. In that incident, Balcom was accused of beating Bruner.
Apparently, the judge wasn't aware, I know I wasn't aware, and Mr. Balcom wasn't aware that these ankle monitors do not have GPS capability.
Well, why wouldn't the judge know that?
Wearing, I believe, was an old style,
Oh.
which I think it attaches to a home landline phone only.
Okay, yeah, those are the old
If
ones.
the individual is in his house or out of his house.
Baracco tells me
Because the new ones, you don't have to have a
tracking
phone
Balcom's
line for it no
whereabouts,
more.
the judge lifted that requirement. I reached out to Monroe County, who told me in a statement they do provide electronic monitors with GPS if they are ordered by the court.
How many systems do we have? Are they capable of GPS? What percentage are capable of GPS? What is the protocol for monitoring these devices?
Many, including Monroe County legislator Rachel Barnhart, have questions about the electronic monitoring program.
We keep seeing these situations where kids are stealing cars and some of them have ankle monitors on. Then we have a tragedy where a judge says there is no GPS available, or probation officer tells the judge no GPS is available. What is going on with our ankle monitoring system here? Is it preventing crime?
Elder Sandra Wilson attended Thursday's services for Malika Bruner and told me she believes GPS tracking should be part of all electronic monitoring.
This is a very necessary, just one tool that will assist the judges to make a decision, as well as looking into the privileges or the rehabilitation of the perpetrator prior to any privileges, such as taking off the ankle monitor.
She believes if Balcom was wearing the monitor with GPS, she may not have had to attend a funeral today.
We can't bring Malika back, but we can save another life.
So sad.
Court transcripts revealed that pretrial
This
services
man was
flagged
nuts.
multiple instances of non-compliance by Walter, including unauthorized departures from his residence late at night. Despite these violations, no additional safeguards were put in place, and the court ultimately opted for reduced supervision. Malika Bruner was laid to rest on September 12, 2024. She was remembered as a loving and caring mother who touched the lives of those around her.
Oh,
Her
this
family
just
has since
happened.
launched a GoFundMe campaign in her memory, advocating for increased awareness and prevention of domestic violence. Walter remains in custody awaiting trial. As of now, the case is pending, with additional charges potentially forthcoming. The outcome will hinge on the evidence presented to the grand jury, as well as testimony from witnesses, including Bruner's daughter and law enforcement. The tragic death of Malika Bruner highlights the devastating consequences of systemic failures in addressing domestic violence. The decision to remove Walter Balcom's electronic monitoring, despite his history of violent offenses and prior violations, left Bruner vulnerable to further abuse. The loss of Bruner leaves a profound impact on her children, family, and
Open
friends,
book, great live
particularly
today.
those
I watched your
involved who
replay.
witnessed the
Great
horrifying
live.
events.
Loved
My
it.
condolences to Malika's
Facts.
friends and family. May you continue to heal and one day find peace. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Y'all, I don't like stuff like that. I mean, I don't understand why the judge took the monitor off of him if she knew that this man was a very violent man. You know, why would you even do that? Why would you even risk this woman's life like that, putting her life in danger? She had children. You know what I'm saying? So why did you even do something like that? You gave him the opportunity to go back to assault this woman again, you know? And he knew you wasn't watching him because it didn't have no tracking on it. But like the guy said, it was the old monitors because the old ones, you know, they don't have tracking on it. You hook them up to a phone. But the new ones they got out now, you don't have to do that. They hook them up to a phone. Domestic violence is very real, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all seen the Lord, let me find it before I tell you all about it. Baby, so much stuff happening out here in this world today. You just gotta stay on it. You gotta stay on it. It's a lot. Domestic violence is real. It's definitely real. You just gotta be aware of it. You know, and I always say, like, when you are in a domestic violence, like, you gotta be, you can't be blind. You just can't be blind to situations. I want to show y'all. I have a little snippet of. Let me see something. I don't know why it's hard for me to find shit today. What the hell is going on with me today? No, I don't want to look at him. I was going to click on the wrong thing. Now, where's his channel at? Now, when I don't want to find his channel, it always pop up. I want to show y'all a little snippet of the little girl, the little 15-year-old girl that was drugged in that shop. I don't know if y'all seen it or heard about it, but I want to show y'all a little snippet of that. That one of my boys, he's a content creator. He did post a little bit of it. But seem like today, y'all, I don't know what the F is going on. And I can't find nothing I want to find today. Well, what in the world? Because I don't never have a problem finding his channel. But today I have a problem of finding anything I want to look for. Like, what the fuck is going on? That shit pissed me off when I'm looking for something and can't find it. Like I don't have no problem finding his channel. Oh, I got it. Okay. I had to reset the thing over here. So let me just find it. I'm going to show y'all this. I don't think he played a lot of it, but let me just show y'all a little bit of it. Of the girl here. I know she wish she would have never did what she did because she getting death threats. She's getting everything, y'all. They threatening her. She had to move her shop and everything from what the news people stating that she's getting death threats for what she did to that little girl. And the mom went and got an attorney. The mother is suing her for humiliation of her daughter. Now I'm hearing different stories. They said the girl did pay the lady, but it went to the wrong cash app. Yeah, y'all can give me y'all thoughts on it after y'all.
Chicken is marinated to perfection with 2 distinct twists on all 8 flavors. Whether you prefer our spicy bone-in wings or our classic tender white meat boneless
And let me
wings,
know if y'all
we've
can
got
hear
the
it.
best of both.
So let me know if y'all can hear it.
Offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives
I
who
never
investigate these
tried
vicious
it with
felonies are members of an elite squad known as the
Mm.
Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I'm gonna cook my dinner already before I went live.
Jayla Cunningham is charged with second-degree assault. I talked to her exclusively moments ago. She says that she did not know that her client was 15 years old.
That's why you shouldn't put your hands on her.
Spoke to the 15-year-old's mother, and she says that her daughter is traumatized.
I love him, Brittany. That's my man there.
Has been viewed millions of times, and she says that her daughter is viral and did not want to be. Let's explain what happened. In the video that has more than 54 million views, you can see 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham dragging her 15-year-old client by the hooded sweatshirt, saying,
Look at that, talking to her like she's a grown person. And look at the other lady. She ain't even trying to help.
The 15-year-old was trying to leave without paying for the $150 service that included a weave with tracks. Jayla cutting the weave out of the teen's hair with scissors because she says the teen did not pay for the service.
She ran. Forget tried. She ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or until the police come, or until she let me take.
But you didn't call the police.
It's like she literally ran outside, like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone, and I would have just never.
But this was not worth it.
The 15-year-old's mother says Jayla also dragged her by her hair when she grabbed her hood, and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to the wrong cash app and was trying to pay.
Me too, Miss J.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
And how is she dealing emotionally with this?
Emotionally, not good. Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson and Associates law firm to represent.
This is the mother's lawyer.
Civil lawsuit.
The video is horrendous. It's a 15-year-old girl. We're talking about someone's child here, a child who is being dragged across a salon floor by her jacket. For over something as simple as a mistake.
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no clue that she was charged. We brought it to her attention tonight. She says she heard it for the first time.
Exactly, Latte.
She has received death threats as a result of the viral video, so she has moved her hair salon to another location. She has a first court appearance, a summons, on April 18th. As for the 15-year-old, well, her parents say she will undergo counseling.
What it do every day, people, man? It's your boy Pete.
Now was that worth it? That wasn't even worth it for $150 hairstyles. It really was not worth it to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the mama suing that ass, baby.
Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section.
The mother is definitely suing her. I just feel like it was, it wasn't cool for her to do that. Now, when I looked at another news station on it, someone had posted, I forgot who it was. People were saying that she did pay and it went to the wrong cash app, and she was trying to explain it to the lady. And she said she never ran. She said she went outside and was talking on the phone to her brother, trying to get the brother to rescind the money to pay again. That's when the lady came out the shop and drug her by her hair and her jacket and drug her back in the shop. Now, that's what they were saying in another news thing that I watched, that she did not run. Even the young girl even said that she did not run. She said, I didn't run. She said, I stood there talking on the phone to my brother to try to get the money, because she said she did pay and it went to the wrong cash app. So that's why I say sometimes as people, don't let money empower you, meaning to overpower you. Let the devil overpower your mind and make you do demon things that you're going to regret in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because some people forget where they came from. And I understand you have to run your business. but I'm not even a business owner. But if I was a business owner, I would knew how to deal with that situation because I know I have children. I wouldn't want nobody to drag my child like that or my grandkids across the damn floor like that because, bitch, you're going to see me. Okay? You're going to see me. I'm telling you. Let one of my grandkids would have told me something like that. And not only that, you know, I would have asked the little girl, you know, show me that you sent the money to the wrong Cash App. Once you showed me that she sent the money to the wrong Cash App, if the people refuse to send the money back, because sometimes you can send money to a wrong Cash App, don't think you're going to get it back because you're not going to get it back. Okay? Because someone told me before they sent $200 to a wrong Cash App and the person blocked them and didn't even send them the money back. So I'm speaking for me. If I was in that professional field as doing hair, if the girl would have showed me that she did send the money to the wrong Cash App, I'm going to tell you what I would have did. I would let the little girl just walk. You know what I'm saying? I would have spoke to her mom, you know what I'm saying? And just maybe even ask the mom, well, do you have half? You know what I'm saying? Because she did pay, but it went to the wrong Cash App. But do you have like $60 that you can give me? The rest, I'll let it go. If the mom says she didn't have it, I would let the girl walk with it. But all that what she did was wrong. And then you posted it. You posted. And then on top of it, you was live while you was dragging that girl across your shop. You was live. You was live. Come on. The girl showed her and she didn't believe her. And that's what I heard too, Brittany. I heard that too. Thank you, Open Book Baby. First of all, that's never a way. That's never a way of a business person should act. Exactly, Latae. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even a business person, and I would have handled that situation much professionaler than that. Okay? Now you're sitting here, you're getting threats because you got to realize that was a little child. You targeted a child. So you think some people in the right mind that's adults is going to agree with what you did to someone's child? Because they could have said, that could have been my child. That could have been my niece. You understand what I'm saying? So, of course, you should have known you had to move your shop, baby. And on top of that, she may move her shop, but she may lose a lot of people. Because a lot of people may not even want to deal with her business anymore. You know, and then you tell my son, well, I snatched her stuff out, you know. I called, matter of fact, she didn't say she called the cops because she didn't call the cops. She never called the cops. You should have called the cops first instead of dragging her back into the shop. You should have talked to her. First of all, when you went out to the shop, right, you should have looked to see what she was doing because the girl said she was on the phone. She said she never ran. She was standing on the phone talking to her brother to try to get the money. So it appeared to me that her brother's a little older than her. You know what I'm saying? So she was trying to get the money from her brother. But the lady seemed like that she chased her down. She went out, she ran, and the lady chased her down and drug her back in. Now, let me just say this. This is just how I view it. If the lady said that the little girl ran, right? And she ran after the little girl, and she drug the little girl. When the little girl had marks, maybe her pants and knees would have been tore up on the knees. You dragging her across fucking concrete back into your building, okay? So, I mean, some of her clothes would have been messed up, like her pants, her knees of her pants would have been maybe had tores in it, rips in them or whatever, because you said you had to chase her and drag her back. So if you drug her back from outside back into your shop, then she should have had, her clothes should have been messed up. Because that's what you said out your mouth. That's what a beautician said. I'm just going along with what she said. I mean, I just feel like it was sad. It was really sad. This shit went viral, y'all. Like, definitely viral. This shit is all over IG. I don't know about TikTok, but I'm quite sure it is because, you know, everybody going on TikTok. But I just felt so bad for that little girl. I'm like, wow. And I didn't even know the little girl was 15, y'all. I did not know the little girl was 15 until the news people stated she was 15. Because I looked at her to be like 18, to be honest. Because she had a cute little baby face. But I looked at her to be like 18. And when they said 15, I'm like, oh, shit, 15? And see, Then the salon lady gonna say, oh, well, I didn't know she was 15. That's why you should keep your fucking hands off of people, because you don't know what's good. Okay? Keep your hands off of people. Now you're sitting here, you're getting sued. You got to go to court next month. You definitely want to get charged. You gonna get some type of penalty behind this shit. Okay? All behind $100 and some hairdo that could have been avoided. You could have handled this thing in a different manner, but no, you choose to drag her all across the floor and do all the unspeakable things to a little girl. If you have kids, do you want somebody to treat your child like that? Not saying somebody in a shop. It could have been a nail salon. It could have been anything. Do you want somebody to treat your child like that? Do you want somebody to treat your niece like that? Like that was uncalled for. I just looked like that was very uncalled for. Plus, you all, that uncle of the 15-year-old girl. Wait, no, I can't even see your comment. Hold on, sis. Let me see your comment. Because I was looking for another video. Of the 15-year-old girl, they has a lot of proof. I will go on every TV station. Yes! And that's what they were saying. And people was asking her in her comments that day, do you have proof on a camera that the girl was running? She never would answer it. Y'all, she never would answer the people questions. April, hey baby, love you, sis. She never showed proof of anything. People was asking her in the comments, well, show proof she was running. Show proof. You said you got cameras in your shop. Show proof. She couldn't do that. You know why? Because I don't believe that little girl was running. I believe what that little girl said, that she was standing out there in front of that shop talking to her brother to try to get the money. And the lady came out in a rage and thinking she was trying to leave, but she was not. And she drug her. Now, I don't know how the shop is made, y'all, because somebody said in the comments that she drug her down the step. Now, was there steps inside of the shop, y'all, if y'all know of? Because I don't know, because I didn't see the full inside of the shop. But they said she was drugged down the damn steps, y'all. I said, oh, my God. Lord, have mercy. Girl. Wow. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. You know, that's so sad. I feel bad for her. Well, she get what she deserved, you know. The mother went straight and got her a lawyer. The mother was not playing with her. The mother said, you want to fuck with my daughter? Oh, the mother was not playing with her, okay? Yeah. The mother wasn't playing. Whew. So y'all, I mean, hey, sexy, I didn't even see you in here. Rule number 1. Let's tell you funny. I love it. You be funny, girl. And I know, you know, maybe everybody in here may not have teenage daughters or something, but, you know, you may have a teenage niece, you know, and stuff like that do touches your heart. You know, I mean, that really did touch my heart when I seen that little girl get drugged like that. You know, and the little girl, you can tell she was scared. She wouldn't even fight back. Like, you know, she didn't know what to do. You know, her mom is her protector, her family. She didn't have nobody there to protect her. And then the bitch, and excuse me, y'all, because, you know, I get mad sometimes. The bitch was in the shop working with the lady. You sat there and let that fucking lady drag that girl. You ain't trying to stop that lady from dragging that girl. Ain't no bitch gonna come in my place of business and drag somebody, and I'm not gonna stop them. Like, ho, like, you know, don't do that. Like, this is it's another way of that you can do this. You know, this is a business. Even though it wasn't her business, it was the lady she was working for business, but still, you know what I'm saying? You just walk past her, dragging the girl across the floor. What, you scared to? You couldn't even say nothing? Like, take her to the side and talk to her like, yo, this is unprofessional. This is your business. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to resolve this. Then she had the camera set up filming the girl. Like, bitch, what was you doing? Girl, if that was my granddaughter, I'm telling y'all, listen, let me tell you something. I would have had to call 911 to take the police there with me when I went to that shop, because if I didn't take the police there with me, I already knew shit would have went bad, okay? Because I was trashed her whole shop, bitch. After I seen that video, I would trash her shit. I know I'd have been in jail. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You know, the old me would have came out again just by seeing you dragging my fucking baby across the shop. You know, that would just bring the devil out of me right there. Because sometimes people can bring the worst out of you in certain things that they do to your loved ones. You know, it ain't what you want to do or want to say, but it's just your reaction at that time and at that moment. Like, that's crazy. But you know, y'all, I'm in a better place. I ain't like I used to be. And I thank God for that. And I never want to go back to that place in my life, because God brought me a mighty long way, and I thank God for it. But I'm just saying, like, looking at the girl that did, you know, that brought tears to my eye, it did touch my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about, I got a granddaughter that's fucking 12 years old. I got a granddaughter 18 years old. You know, and if I'd have seen somebody grab my grandkids like that, man, I know me. I couldn't have stood for no shit like that. So I know how this mother feel. It's like you exploited her daughter all over the world. You exploited her daughter. So I'm trying to say, you knew what you was doing. You set the camera up, okay? You went outside, you came back, and you drug her, okay? But you knew you was live when you did that, because you wanted everybody on live to see what you was doing to a 14-year-old child. You knew exactly what you was doing, because you set your live, you was on live before you went out the door. So you knew exactly what you was about to do. And I think at that point, that's what pissed me off the most, because you was live doing that. And you knew what your intentions was. That's what pissed me off the most. I didn't like that. That shit made me mad as hell. I didn't like it. Whatever the girl did was wrong, it was another way of handling the situation. You treated her like a dog. You treated her like a dog. So what you should have did, you wouldn't been in a situation there. You should have just let her cut the haircut. I mean, the hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Well, I did show proof, you know, because the girl was trying to tell her that I sent the money to the wrong cash app, but the girl wasn't trying to hear her. She wasn't trying to hear it. The devil got in her. She went in a rage. It was all about that money. That's it. It was all about that money. And the judge don't really take this serious, because that was a young teenage child. She was a baby. No matter what people say, you know, she looked grown, but she wasn't grown. That's the point. She was not grown. She was a teenager. And you assaulted her. And then you humiliated her. You humiliated her because you hit your live button and set your phone up for the whole world to see what you was doing to her. That's humiliation. That's exactly what you did to that little girl. You humiliated her. So that's my thoughts on that, y'all. And I'm going to move right along with another video, you know. And y'all forgive me, you know, because y'all know sometimes how I get well, the ones that been following me for a while, y'all know how I get when it comes to the kids. Like, I don't play when it comes to the kids. I don't give a damn the kids was right or wrong. Don't put your goddamn hand on nobody's kids. I don't give a damn if they ain't mine. I love the kids. I don't play when it comes to the cheering. I love the cheering. I don't like that kind of stuff, y'all. So, y'all, I'm going to do this video. Okay, y'all, ladies. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to take it off mute. Okay, what did my girl Brittany say? As a professional businesswoman, you so-called businesswoman was just ratchet. Very ratchet, Brittany. Very. She was very unprofessional. Yes, I definitely agree. Like, you ain't had to even do all that to that baby. Like, damn. I couldn't even watch it no more, y'all, because it just made me mad just by keep looking at it. This pissed me off.
2025. I'll start by sharing my first experience. So when I newly got into this country, I got on a dating
Okay,
app
y'all. Let me know if
and
y'all
I
can
started
hear
talking to
that
this
or
guy
not,
who
ladies.
looked
Who the
like
one to
just the way
chat
I
for me?
said.
Brittany. Brittany.
Of course, right now I think what I'm looking to find in relationships will be majorly experiences.
Hold
Like
on, let me see something.
give me a very beautiful experience. And this guy really came like with his A game. So for reference, guys, we are going to be calling his name Mr. A, right? So Mr. A came with his A game. I mean, looking all pink, sent
Let me
me a
see.
dress, sent me flowers, and I mean, booked the location for the date because also I was new, yeah. So on the first
Exactly,
date,
Brittany.
yes, Mr. A
Everybody
forgot
got their match
he
out
was
here to do
married
things,
and he just did not
to get their
invite
stuff in some
me to the
shit.
wedding band. I mean, his ring.
Everybody meet
I
their match.
am quite a curious person, so I started to look at him and was just
And
observing.
my goal today, y'all, is
Right.
4 coffees. Does
While I
anyone
was
like to bless
observing
my
him, we
channel?
got
4
talking
coffees.
several things. It looks like our values aligned, you know, but like I said, I think he just forgot that he was married and he brought his wedding ring to the date. So I asked questions, and this brother was like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you because I wanted us to put a face to this whole conversation. I mean, this talking stage." So yes, I used to be married, but right now, not like right. I still speak with my wife. She lives in my house, as a matter of fact. I mean, my ex-wife. That's what he said. She still lives in my house right now, but we
It
are not
is.
just
Could
together
you put some
because we are going
ear
through the
pods or
divorce
something
stage.
on
And I'm like,
April? Because I tell people that because on my end
bro.
it be
So I
loud,
have
but I guess it's
some
on their
we
end
are
because I'm
still in
sharing
the
somebody
divorce
else's stuff,
stage,
and it does
and I
make it
need to
low
share with me
sometimes.
proofs. And of course, Mr. A freaked out. I guess that was like the beginning of our problems. I guess he never thought that someone as new as I was in the country had that sort of thought process to have asked for documents. I mean, if you are saying you guys are divorcing, I mean, there should be like proofs, document
Hey,
papers
Miss
showing that
V.
process. And it was like, yeah,
Thank you, April.
actually, it's not like we have started the process, but I mean, we are going to get the process concluded like in few months for a process you've not even started. So I just chuckled and like, okay, this is out of the equation. And I moved on with my life. Of course, he got obsessed. He was never going to let me rest. I mean, I feel like the men in the UK, and not all of them, yes, I think some of them just have this notion about people who just newly got into the country. They feel like they don't know their way around things yet. So I mean, they could just chance them, so to say. I just left Mr. A and I moved on with my life. So months down the line, I was just going to uni because I was in uni then, and I stumbled on Mr. A with his wife.
Ooh.
And I mean, for me, that didn't sit well. You told me you guys were gonna divorce and everything like that. I'm surprised that I saw you guys at the African store shopping together, loved up. And I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Why are you trying to do or pull a fast one on me? This very guy, we are going to be saying for reference, we are going to be calling him Mr. B. So, Mr. B, again, we met and we started to talk. Of course, the usual lie, I'm not married, I'm single, He even tried to invite me to his house and whatnot, but I did not oblige because it's always like a thing for me to always meet you like in a public space first. So, I'm going to fast forward this story. There was this day, of course, he had lied to me that he did not have a wife. I was surprised one of these days when I was just going about my business and all I got was a call from this strange number. And the person called me for about 1 minute. I'm used to not picking a call and saying hello like almost immediately. So when the person had called, we started breathing exercise. The person was breathing on her hand and I was breathing on my end like, what's up? I mean, go straight to the point. Why have you called me? she cut the call and tried to call me back again. And this time it was same thing. And I mean, the third time she called back and I say hello. She says hello. So yes, I wanted to tell you, she's Yoruba just like me. She started to say plenty things like leave my husband, this da da da, and I'm like, your husband? I've not even started dating this guy. Moreover, this guy told me that he wasn't married, so I should not be the one you are calling. And ladies, let me tell you, the moment you as a girl, you pick up your phone to call the other person, trust me, you have lost your source. So for me, I was just like, mm. I thank God so much for intuition because I think I was
Yep.
right the first
Intuition
few
is
weeks that
everything.
I was right all along that he was married. So yeah, I'll drop episode 3 maybe later tonight. Let me see how far this goes.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy
Intuition
T.
is
Today we back with another
everything.
video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we stay in the
Everything. I
streets.
always say that.
Big
Always
shout out
have
to my
your
family, man,
intuition.
who rock with me every day.
The
Shout out to
man
my
was
family
married the
that's locked in
whole
for
damn
listening.
time,
Listen to it.
y'all.
Make sure you guys, okay, we got a healthy diet and these super fat burners.
Thank God she left him alone. Oh Lord. And y'all, I know a lot of people has been doing this lately too. Like going in salons and don't pay the salon people. That has been happening a lot. It has. It has been happening a lot. So I understand like maybe how she was feeling a little bit too. But I felt like she let her emotions just run over. You know what I'm saying? Because this has been happening a lot, you know, when people has been doing this. Just like I was looking at somebody video the other day when this girl got her hair braided and she kept saying somebody was going to bring her money to get her hair done and no one showed up. But that lady, she went live too, but she didn't fight her. She just cut her braids out. She told her sit down. I mean, she did some things I didn't like in the video too. She cut her braids out. People in the comments was telling her to take her pocketbook. She got a gun in the pocketbook and all this stuff. That the beautician believed it. Told her boyfriend get her pocketbook, check her pocketbook. I mean, it was just man. I mean, how could she get a pow pow in that little pocketbook she had? The pocketbook was so little, y'all. It was so little. She had like a little white pocketbook around her neck. And I'm looking like, what? How could she have a? I don't know. It's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy. So, I mean, it has been going on a lot. If you ain't got money, get your hair done, goddamn it, don't go in there and stand in the chair. Because it does cause shit. So I ain't gonna do that. All right. Oh no. But you just gotta learn all that kind of stuff now. These things is different now. You know how to situations. Because it's you get locked up for any little thing out here. I know where I live at. They do. They don't give a fuck about you. They'll throw your ass in the hole in a minute. And a bitch like me ain't trying to go to jail for nothing that I don't have to go to jail for. That's why a bitch like me stay solo dolo. I don't mingle with people like that. And I don't go around people that doing wrong things and all that stuff.
Get back to work. Keep in mind, I work with my mama. So
Okay, let me start this from the beginning so you ladies can.
I don't say nothing. I let it ride. Now, This is the first time. No, I'm lying. It's the second time I caught them. So let me go back.
I agree with you, Latoya. Absolutely, I agree with you.
I am gonna use fruit to like keep names. Keep
Exactly,
names
Miss
from
B. And
like
that's the
this girl
problem.
named Banana.
They don't have no
Banana was tall
self-control.
and skinny. I was dating this girl named Banana, and we all lived in the same apartment complex. Me and
I'm
Banana,
glad I do.
and my brother and his wife. And Banana was walking to the mailbox, and Banana came home, and Banana was like, "Hey, D, I just saw pineapples get in the car with your daddy," and I was like, "Nuh-uh,
That's
nuh-uh."
true, look, Latoya. And that's what I said I would
I
have
called
did. I
my
would
dad.
took
I'm
that
like,
loss if
"Yo,
that was me. I would told little girl, just go ahead.
I need
You
some
feel me?
money.
Because that's the type
Can
of
you
person I
give me
am.
such and
That's
such?"
the heart that I have,
He, oh
Latoya.
no,
I
no,
would
no,
did
no, no,
just
no.
that.
I can't go. I can't go.
I promise you I would have.
I knew what my dad worked. He's a lawn care service, and his business is the same. He goes to the same yards on the same day every week or every other week. So I knew where he was going to be. I pull up.
If you got faith in God, God will
He
bless you,
wasn't there.
baby. Gotta
He
have
not
that
there.
faith.
Right? Okay. Fast forward back to this. Back to this video. So, boom.
Right,
That was the second
Latoya.
time I caught them together.
The lady.
So this second time I caught them together, I'm like, I ain't letting this shit slide. I ain't letting this shit slide. So I get back to work. Keep in mind, I work with my mama. So I'm like,
Oh,
we
I remember that, Miss V.
my mom
I
was
seen
fixing to
that
put
whipping.
me,
Oh yeah,
put
I
me
was
in
on that
school.
live that day.
And the last 2 days I was leaving, I told mama, I want you to
Miss V,
know
don't you start no
Pineapple was at the house
shit.
with daddy by herself. And at this time, my mama was so naive.
She gave Peace a black eye.
Yeah, he called me and told
I
me
remember that.
that she came over to get some stuff for the boys. I'm like, this 5 steps ahead of me. Like, he knew I was fixing to tell. So he hadn't tried to came up with a lie. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You don't believe me? I'm not gonna make you believe me. It is what it is. I am gonna change a little bit just because, like I said, he kind of petty. He'll be like, "Oh my God, defamation of character." So I'm just gonna change, just names. So instead of saying, my such and such, I'm just gonna say Mr. Little Mr. Dragon Fruit, so on and so forth. All right. So anyway, part 3.
You don't want to be sued.
So apparently, before we knew, we all went to church together. Now in church, Mr. drove the church van, and Mr. used to drive Dragon Fruit home. So I think this is kind of, and I said think because, again, I'm only going to tell my side. So I think this is kind of where they started getting to know one another, so Mr. was trying to break little Mr. and the girlfriend up. Little Mr. wasn't having it. He was like, nope, I'm about to get her pregnant because y'all ain't finna split us up, and I know this baby gonna
Y'all, this story is about the dad got the son's girlfriend. He was messing with the son's girlfriend and got her pregnant. This is a story that she's telling.
Simple form 1040 returns only. Click for
The dad is just nasty.
Well done, Viv. You
Hold
got
on,
the
let me get
presents,
this
the
commercial.
balloons, and the raptor cake. Now how about something to put a smile on your face?
The dad said like he had some issues in his life.
And that's what he did. So little Mr. got her pregnant. So I know for a fact peanut butter is 100% my nephew. Now, obviously, whomever between my brother and Mr. somebody couldn't wait the full 6 weeks. Boom, pops jelly. Now, one thing I know for a fact is that peanut butter look like me, and we have very strong genes. Jelly does not look like little Mr. Jelly does not also look like the mama.
Yeah, some crazy stuff going on in this world, Miss V.
The only way I feel like Jelly could look like Mr. You catching me? So I'm like, I state the obvious because I'm ready to talk about the elephant in the room. So I'm just like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing that Jelly look like Mr. Mister. We just gonna play it cool. So don't nobody see that Jelly look like Mr. Mister. So everybody, no, you when you have multiple kids, they all look different. They all, oh, okay. I see how we playing this role. Whatever. Everybody want to act stupid. I'm act stupid too. You're right. Little Mr. Mister got 2 kids now. So I'm like, whatever. One key fact: all Mr. Mister sons got something wrong with them. Jelly was born early, but not only is Jelly born early, Jelly also has autism. Little Mr. Mister is ADHD, very bad. Jelly, autism. I got another little brother. That's another story for another day. Cause Mr. Mister ain't just cheat with little Mister's wife. He also cheated with somebody else.
Oh, he sounded like he was nasty.
Nonverbal autism. Catch me, right? Oh, there's more children. So reference later. So
Man,
I started
that's
putting two together.
crazy.
So I call my mom. I'm like, so we really just not gonna, like, we still gonna act like we don't see nothing. No, you over exaggerating. You over exaggerating. Cool. I washed my hands with it. I washed my hands with it until about 3 months later. I'm in the house with Banana. We chilling. Boom. Keep in mind, it's about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Phone ringing. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn, did somebody die? Like, what is going on? So I picked the phone up. I'm like, hello? Hey. Panicky. Mr. in a panic. What you panicking for? Hey, you can loan me like $300. First of all, why am I loaning you $300? Oh well, little Mr. and Dragon Fruit done
Yes,
did
Miss V, the
paperwork.
names that she
She
giving
just
them.
found out,
She said she don't want to
and
be sued
we wanna go ahead and take care of it.
for defamation of
But
character.
why you worried about little Mr. and his girlfriend and what they got going on? If they jackrabbits, let them be jackrabbits. That's what happens when you a jackrabbit with a man. You get jackrabbit babies. So I'm like, nah, but what it's got to do with you? He was like, I don't think they're ready for no kids. So you know what I'm saying, I just want to help her take care of her situation and blah blah blah. So I'm like, so I'm telling Banana, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, this some weird, like, this funny. So I'm like, no, I ain't got 300. So I'm not giving you $300. I'm period. Sorry, not doing it. So I guess they got it taken care of. But I find it very ironic that you was panicky. Y'all catch when I'm going. So anyway, the next day I call my mom and I'm like, yo, why Mr. need $300 to give to little Mr. and Dragon Fruit to, go to the clinic.
To
And
get that
my
abortion.
business don't even know what's going on. I'm like, oh, mama business, wrap it up. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm like, well, you just need to check on that because I don't know, some stuff sound fishy. I don't really like where it's going. I'm just trying to protect you. I guess mom brings up Mr. So Mr. called himself, calling me, talking about, you always in our business. You trying to start stuff between me and my wife. Pump your brakes, homeboy. You call me. You put me in it. So therefore, if I'm put in it and she clueless, I'm finna put her in it. Matter of fact, we finna be one big ass put in situation her together. So
Yes, Miss V, poor mama.
there's that.
See, like that's what
Now,
they do. They put the mom in all
after
that
she has
shit.
this situation handled, it kind of died down a little bit. Didn't hear anything. So I'm like, okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe they gonna lay low. Maybe they gonna lay low for a little bit. Shit. I kid you not. Dragon fruit don't mess with me, and I don't mess with dragon fruit. So I guess dragon fruit got
Yes,
some
Miss
sense
V.
out of Mr. not leaving my mama. So dragon fruit decided to mass text my mom's family. And I don't know, I don't remember, I can't remember offhand how many family members it was, but it was a mass text that told the family, I'm sleeping with your husband, and we do this, and we do that, and I go here, and we go there. I'm sorry, say what? So my mom, tried to die everything down, tried to keep family calm, tried to keep everybody calm, which was honestly the best thing for this situation. Because I'm pretty sure if it would have got worse, it would have got worse. So I guess because she didn't get the reaction that she wanted, she had to try to figure something else out. So what she did was she told my mom that her and Milk and Mr. was having a so
Affair.
now Milk is involved. Now call her Milk with the baby mama because she is white. So now Milk is involved. But Milk is like, let me break this down to you. I'm a big mama. I'm also a mistress. I get what I get from him, take care of my kids, and I don't want nothing to do with this. Respect. She said, that's on y'all. All this is on y'all. I don't want nothing to do with it. Hey, hands down, can't do nothing but respect that. Well, I guess that ain't a response that Dragon Fruit wanted. So then she decided to call her sister, Big Meech, and she decided that they was gonna jump my mama. Now, before this part happens, I ended up getting pregnant and I ended up being high risk. So with me being high risk, I was on bed rest. So I could not physically fight, get stressed out, do anything like that.
You got a girlfriend.
She got touched by an angel. So my mom's calling my phone. I'm like, what's up, mom? What's wrong? What's wrong? She panicking. She crying. She hyperventilating. He let them jump me, Mister. Let them jump me. I said, well, what? He stood there. He ain't even help. I promise y'all. He stood there was the last thing I heard. I was across town, baby. I was at my mama's house in less than 5 minutes. 5 minutes tops. I don't think it took me 5 minutes. When I got there, and I saw my mama was missing a patch of hair right here. They had pulled her hair out, and I saw it. I crashed out on Mr. I crashed out on Mr. And then I crashed out on Little Mr. Keep in mind, Little Mr. and Dragon Fruit still ain't married. This just his girlfriend at this time. So they trying to calm me down. They like, you got to calm down. You got to calm down. You're going to lose this baby. So I was like, the best way for me to calm down, I got to go. So I leave and I call my auntie. So now from this point, this is the story I got via my auntie and my mama. So apparently, Dragon Fruit came back. My mama was there. Mr. was there. Little Mr. was there. And the police. So I guess Dragon Fruit said something smart to my mama. And my auntie slapped the shit out of Dragon Fruit. Police take her to jail. She deserved it. Oh, but don't think for a second I didn't catch that whole at church the next day. I told her and her sister, hit me like you hit my mama. Go ahead. Beat me like you beat my mama.
At church.
They, oh no, hi, how are you? No. So we in the house of the Lord. So they like, this is the house of the Lord. I say, one thing about you, bitch, Jesus keeps saving you, ho. Like this is me in church. I do not care. Like this is me in church going slap the hell off on this girl. I said, you done been touched by an angel. I said it just like that. Shit keep getting crazy. So I had my baby. A year done passed. Everything calm.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your
You said,
operation
I don't
running.
care about
That's
no
why at
church.
Granger, we're here for
What?
you.
No, don't do
With
the Lord's
professional
house
grade
like that
industrial
now.
supplies and fast
Not the
delivery.
Lord's house. You
Call
gotta respect that.
quickgranger.com or just stop
You
by.
don't respect
Green
nothing else.
for the ones who get it done.
Ooh, we child.
From my angle, I'm thinking everything is calm. Um, I ended up finding out that my brother had went down bad. He had a little trigger moment, and he started using and got addicted. And um, yeah, so not trying to put little Mister's business out there, but he just was in a bad spot in his life due to everything that was going on. Um, so he kind of really wasn't around. So if he wasn't around, who you got pregnant by? Luckily for you, and I don't mean no, because you know what I'm saying, I don't wish this on nobody. That baby ended up being a stillborn. So, like I said, I don't wish that on anybody. But when that baby came out and I seen that baby, why that baby looked like little Jelly and Mr. Mister. So now I'm ready to address the elephant in the room. I said, I've been gone for a while. I don't know what's been going on. But what I do know is this baby look like Jelly and Mr. Mister. And why this baby look like this? But of course, it's a stillborn. No point to get no DNA test. We just, you know what I'm saying, say our goodbyes and we move on. And that's what we did. We left it where it is. Keep in mind, my brother's still in his house over here in the clouds. So she decided it was time for her to get her life together. I commend you for that because, baby, you going down a dark and scary place. It's going to end you up, me and you. So I guess Dragon Fruit decided to tell Little Mister that she wanted to go to the military. So Little Mister got himself together, said he ready to come back because in order for her to leave Peanut Butter and Jelly, he had to get his life together. So he was able to take Peanut Butter and Jelly. David wasn't even gone to basic training for 2 months before coming back on medical leave for a miscarriage. I did forget some key parts. I did call and talk to little Mister just to kind of like make sure that I'm telling the story correctly. So I got to go back. So this is not part 4. This is an intermission, meaning there was, before I got pregnant and before there was the stillborn, there was another baby right
What
before
in
that.
the world?
Keep in mind during this time, my brother was still in that house on that cloud. So my brother was manipulated into thinking that he had got her pregnant. And yeah.
Wow.
So now keep in mind, I ain't gonna hold you though. Little Nutella did kind of look like peanut butter. So I was a little thrown with Nutella because I'm like, damn, Nutella kind of look like peanut butter. He don't really look like jelly. Now, but in later, once I get kind of further down the road, you will find out that Nutella is most definitely actually Mr. Son. It's biologically proven, allegedly, because I'm not, because they'd be quick to say you didn't. Allegedly, I know. So I do want to say that
Well, this man make a lot of babies.
my mom had this thing where once a baby came, she put insurance on that. She put insurance on me. She put insurance on little Mister. She had insurance on Mister. She had insurance on Dragon Fruit. She had like my mom made sure that everybody had insurance because she was real big on I ain't got no money, so I got to make sure I can bury you. Now little Nutella did pass away, which it was great that my mom had insurance on little Nutella. My whole family came to the funeral. My whole family does know about little Nutella. However, my family think little Nutella is little Mister's baby, but that's also because Mister had a way to manipulate his family and has a way to manipulate his family into believing that he is telling the truth. But we done. Me and Mister, we done. We sick of him lying to everybody and making it seem like we the problem. Mr. Virgo, Mister, you the problem.
You're the problem. So, so brief intermission. Let me catch y'all up. Make sure that we all on the same page. Peanut butter, no for a fact, that's my nephew. Jelly, allegedly, might be my brother nephew. And little Nutella, allegedly, may be my brother nephew. However, DNA has proved otherwise. What else? Mr. is a Virgo. Very bad, habitual liar.
Girl, Virgo's catching strays out here.
I don't even know what else could be past.
Yeah, PJ, like wow.
Mr. the type of motherfucker that'll lie and believe himself. I did talk to little Mister. He is on board. He knows that this is being filmed. He don't want me to miss nothing. This little Mister told me to make sure I tell it all. We was like, all right.
Well, you doing a good job.
My mom is happy because now she ain't got to worry about fighting for her man. And everything was cool. Peanut butter and jelly was with little Mister, and we was like, okay, we got at least 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, we cool. Y'all, why she left, and about 2 weeks later, baby was back on medical leave and tried to lie and say it's because her recruiter messed her paperwork up. Now, I'm not gonna say, I'm not trying to put my business in there, but from experience, ain't no recruiter messing up no paperwork where you got to come home on medical leave, right? So I was like, that don't add up. But once we kind of like got to the bottom of it and we started asking the right questions, come to find out she was on medical leave. She ended up having a miscarriage. And something like she had a nervous breakdown and she needed to go. I don't know the full story. I just know she had a miscarriage. Now here's the funny part. Little Mister, he did not have peanut butter and jelly at that time. I think he was also trying to get into the military. So in this little space, he was like visiting recruiters and stuff. So I think peanut butter and jelly was with Dragon Fruit's mom. So he wasn't around. And I think I can't remember that part. But what I do know is that Dragon Fruit needed a ride.
Want zero transfer fees and great rates to Jamaica? Send your first online money transfer with MoneyGram.
To the hotel that you go to when it's time to go off to boot camp. So guess who picked Dragon Fruit up, drove Dragon Fruit around.
Sound like Dragon Fruit was a little molester or something. Allegedly, sound like something was wrong off with him.
If you guessed it was Mr. Yes, it was. So now little Mister is starting to realize, something not adding up. So when she comes home, he goes, well, who could you possibly be pregnant by if you and I haven't been doing anything? Pause. All the way up until she jumped my mama. Little Mister and her were girlfriend and boyfriend. After she jumped my mama, Little Mister decided that he wanted to marry her. So they got married right before she went to the military. Y'all asking the same questions I'm asking. So you really gonna let the girl jump your mama and then marry her? Y'all asking the same questions I'm asking. Because but I told y'all in a couple parts back, Mr. got slow ass boys. I told y'all that. But so she comes back and now this blows up. So now I'm ready. I'm with the shit. So now my mama ready. So my mama's like, my mom ready to fight. Now, my mom has scoliosis. My mom had
Mr.
scoliosis,
August
and her back kind of turned sideways. So one thing my mama wasn't gonna do, my mama wasn't gonna fight. Show the hell wasn't. Cause guess who was there? And I was waiting. But guess who never showed the fuck up? She did. So, so she ended up like trying to say something from a distance, and she left it back there. But pause again. I gotta go back. I'm missing some stuff. Before she went to the military, after after Nutella passed away. No, after Nutella passed away, we planned a family trip. Right before the family trip, she sent another mass text to the family saying, I'm sleeping with your husband. So this is two mass texts that have been sent. I know I'm all over the place because I'm trying to remember, y'all. I'm trying to remember.
Why
So
the brother marry her?
after Nutella passed away and the family had a funeral, we planned a family trip. The entire family, my mama paid for the entire family to go to Orlando. We had like timeshare stuff in Orlando, so the whole side of the family, we planned this family trip. She sent out another mass message, and we was waiting. We thought she was gonna show up. We thought she was coming, but baby didn't show up. Baby didn't come. Baby stayed back. Baby, that was the safest thing for her to do, because now my family, not only did y'all jump my mama, you sent out another mass message. So now my mom's family is ready to go. We ready to fight. We ready to go. So she never showed up. She never came. Why? I mean, you little mister's wife. Why not? Why not come to the, you know what I'm saying? Because you knew you was wrong, and you knew you was finna get that ass tapped. You knew that. You knew that. So you didn't come. Now, what's real funny is me, Mr. And now I'm dating another person. I call her little pumpkin pie. She comes, and we all in a suite with Mr. and my mom. So probably about, I want to say 10:30 that night, 11:30 that night, Mr. goes, dragon fruit want to come. So I think I'm gonna drive back and go get dragon fruit so she can come be with her husband. The, why? Why are you driving back to go get dragon fruit so she can come up here? Like, it's not adding up. And I'm sitting here, keep in mind, this happened in the suite. So family ain't, you did this away from family because you knew family was gonna say something. So of course you arguing with my mama, and my mama is not in the capacity to really argue back with you. So you pretty much win the fight. So you hop in your truck. So Mr. hops in his truck and drives back, and drives 2 hours back to go get dragon fruit. Now, mind you, this was about 10 that night. So we in Orlando. It's plenty time, plenty space. So me and little pumpkin pie
She
and
said pumpkin
Mister,
pie.
we go to the city walk. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. So little Mister was like, dang, it only take 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get back. If y'all left at 10 and now it is 2, why y'all not back yet?
Ollie and Anna.
She said she got some names on her, baby. Them names is,
She was screaming.
ooh, baby.
This marriage is not healthy.
Like, y'all should.
I'm about to
She
pick
got
up.
some names on her.
The next morning, right? Because they didn't come. They didn't come that night. The next morning, guess who shows up? Mr. and Dragon Fruit. And when they show up, my mom tells everyone, Be calm, be calm, be calm. My mom tells everyone she just wants to have a vacation. She doesn't want any drama. So that is very triggering for everyone. So everyone goes and does their own thing. We are no longer, it was no longer a family trip. Me and Pumpkin Pie, we went off and did some different um uh cousins, aunties, and everybody did something different. So the only people who was left uh together was Little Mister, Dragon Fruit, Mister, and Mom. Um, and again, per Little Mister, uh, the next day, um, the next day, she told the next evening, she told Dragon Fruit told Little Mister she needed to go use the computer room in the in the lobby, and Mister told my mama that he wanted to go sit by the pool, but apparently they had a date allegedly. Um, so for the next 4 days, that was kind of like what they was doing. Now, again, I know everybody like, why all this stuff keep going on? Why all this stuff keep going on? And y'all not saying nothing and y'all not doing nothing. First and foremost, again, this is either stuff that I seen or stuff that was told to me. So when you on the outside looking in and you trying to tell people that's on the inside, y'all be acting like y'all don't tell y'all homegirl her man cheated, and she be like, no, he not, no, he not. Like that's pretty much one of these situations. Mister is such a master manipulator. He got family members right now on his side. No matter how many times we tell these people it ain't that. These people are underneath his spell, and they don't. They just believe what he say. Like so, it didn't matter. He could
Oh,
tell
it's
you
up on my
he could
end,
tell
Miss
your
V.
girl,
You just gotta put in
my
headphones
mama
or
was
some
everything you need to
AirPods,
hear,
cause it's up on
and
my end.
she just that was just
You know,
it.
sometimes when I share other people's
Mr.
stuff,
Mister could
it
tell
can
Little
be
Mister
like low a
everything,
little bit like
and you
that.
just believe it. Whole time, Dragon Fruit would tell the whole truth, and people wouldn't believe her, except me. I'd be like, if someone tells you who they are, believe them. Anyway, so we get back we get back from the family vacation at the we was told not to snap off on this girl and be calm. And a whole nother mass text message comes out about how they would sit at the pool and how they was doing it and all types of stuff, allegedly. So I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to do this no more. If you want to be stupid, if you want to be stupid, I truly cannot help y'all. I'm not helping y'all anymore. I don't care, period. Like, I was getting into it with Mr. Mister. Me and Mr. Mister had them fell out. Like, I was getting into it with Little Mister, and I was just hurting
You
for
say
my
Little
mom
Mister
because
and all. Miss
Little
V, I
Mister and
never heard
Mom,
so
my
much names
homegirl,
in my life.
please. So yeah, another mass message came
Oh
out.
my
So
lord.
now I'm gonna say this. Y'all saying, oh, this would happen to person, this would happen to this person. Hey baby, listen, let me tell you something. This is present day, and Dragon Fruit and Mister still live together. And Dragon Fruit and my brother is still married. So whether we would have did something then or did something now, you wasn't finna stop them two from being together. They still together. My mama been gone 2 years. She wanted that life, and that's the life she got. Back to the story. So, yep, another mass message came out. I don't know if it was a mass message or she just texted my mama. Either way, it was a message that came out saying what they was doing this whole time on this trip. So, I truly washed my hands with it. I didn't want to hear it no more. Um, and then me and Pumpkin Pie broke up, and then I ended up getting with another habitual liar. I ain't even gonna give these whole no name. She was a habitual liar. Um, and then everything started back up again. I was just like, I can't catch a break from these people. I can't get away from these people. Um, my mom called me and asked me, can I go pay her light bill because Mr. stopped paying the bills in the house, stopped putting food in the house. So, um, when Mr. stopped putting food in the house, I was asked to um go pay the light bill because the light bill was like 2 months past due or something like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go to pay the light bill, and I don't know how it is where everybody else at, but here when you go pay the light bill, they ask you which account you want to pay the light bill for. Sir, why you got three addresses on there?
Damn.
What you got three addresses for? You got
He was paying three women
your
light
address,
bills.
your baby mama address, explainable. You wanna make sure your kids got lights, and you got dragon fruit address on there. So at this point, you might as well put my address on there. If you Santa Claus and you out here giving gifts, you might as well put mine on there. So now I'm back telling. So I pull up to the house. I pay the light bill. I pull up to the house. I'm like, y'all, I only paid for 1 month because I have my own bills. But I was like, because I'm trying to be petty now. I said, Mister, you should put my lights in your name too. Cause I'm petty. I'm a Leo. Mister's a Virgo. And Mister goes, I can't even pay the one light bill. Think it's not lying. You own your own business. So I'm like, nah, yes you can, cause you got such and such, such and such, such and such on your light bill. When I tell you this man charged at me, he charged at me like I had done just showed him on like cheaters.com or something. He charged at me and was finna swing on me. And little mister and my mama had jumped in between. I said, nah, let his ass come. I got something that what that song saying? I got something to make it. Yeah. I wasn't worried about that. I wasn't worried about that. Allegedly. So, as he charging at me, he then proceeds to say, I effing hate you. I've always hated you. I hate you because you is a carpet muncher. And for those that don't know what a carpet muncher is, ask somebody and look it up. All right. So I say, F you, F you, Mister, F you, little Mister. And mama, I love you, but I have to physically and mentally cut y'all off. Y'all is toxic and y'all like this, and I don't, and I can't do it. And Mister says, you hate me so much, nigga, I'm dead to you. So now I done cut all ties. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Mama, if you believe Mister, you on your own. I'm not trying to convince you otherwise. Little Mister, if you want to be dumb enough to keep believing Mister, that's on y'all. I'm done. At least I thought I was done, y'all. So apparently, dragon fruit ended up getting pregnant again.
Oh my God, I'm tired of this
Right?
lady. What
So
the hell is going
this go
on here?
around, we trying to figure out who dragon fruit got pregnant by because they did. I wasn't in there yet. I didn't come around yet. So they trying to figure out who dragon fruit got pregnant by because dragon fruit and little Mister wasn't even wasn't even together. I don't know, separately, right? So my mom started calling me back around because it got back real. So
All these
dragon
babies.
fruit ended up having strawberry
Jesus.
jelly. Now strawberry jelly looks
This is crazy.
more like Mister than jelly, Nutella, little Mister,
This one looked so strong, like Mr. It looked like all Mr. did was tour on her ass. Like it looked like all he did. It looked like a love child. Strawberry jelly looked like a love child. Now, after she had strawberry jelly, okay, you got us.
That's too many kids for me, baby. What is going on here?
Are you sure? I don't know anyone that owns.
She went back to the military. She was able to go back. She was cleared. She goes back. So everything kind of dies down because again, you in the military, you in boot camp, ain't nothing really going on. So I know y'all like, dang, this girl done did all this. This girl done did it all this, and y'all ain't beat this girl up yet. Listen, we could have beat her up. I think I said this in the last video. We could have beat her up today. We could have beat her up yesterday. We could have beat her up the day before that. But guess what? Mr. and this girl still together. So it wouldn't even matter that we beat them up because that's what they wanted. They wanted to be together. You can't break what nobody don't. You can't break that up. That you can't break that up. That one being broke up. So anyway, goes to the military. She gets out and ends up getting she gets out. She gets stationed in Colorado. Now I'm not trying to go into too much allegedly. I'm not trying to go into too much detail. So she gets stationed in Colorado. Now these two move in together. They uh they buy a house, right? And they live together. Now here's where it kind of get weird to me. Like, I get you want your family to see your house and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying? Little Mr. and Dragon Fruit invites Mr. and my mom to Colorado. But how come Mr. and Dragon Fruit keep leaving these two at the house? Like I'm not understanding this. Like y'all talking about y'all this like a movie, y'all like in a dream. Man, try living in the reality of it. And y'all talking about why this happened and why this listen. We could have fought this girl. I think I said this another. We could have fought this girl. We could have did whatever we wanted to do. Them two was gonna be together regardless. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing. Any of us is or was gonna do. This individual wanted my mom's life, and she wasn't gonna stop until she got it. Allegedly.
But why she still with
So
the brother?
it is what it is. But yep, move Colorado. So that's kind of like where it is.
Wow.
Then things started getting real weird. So Dragon Fruit started getting stuff that didn't make any sense. Now, yeah, I get it, you get military money, but some stuff that she was getting really wasn't making sense, especially with the amount of maybe I shouldn't say that on here. Allegedly repos and allegedly evictions. You sure can get a lot of stuff. Again, I don't know, cause you know, Mr. Every time I see you in court, nigga, you ain't couldn't even buy my mama no motherfucking headstone. Talking about you gonna see me in court. How about you buy my mama a headstone? My mama in the grave with no headstone, cause you didn't want me to buy her one. That dang, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. So yeah, Mr. Sperm donor, little Mr. little brother, Dragon Fruit, little Mister's current wife, and Mister's girlfriend. Um, Peanut butter, jelly, Nutella, stillborn, and strawberry jelly are a mixture of Mister, grapefruit, and little Mister's children, allegedly. Um, Banana was my first girlfriend. Pumpkin pie was my second girlfriend, and I got pregnant after Banana. Okay, does that clear thing up? I don't think I gave any more names. So now
You gave too many.
back from Colorado, and shit just started getting weird. Obviously, at this time, excuse me, at this time, not coming home. He ain't coming home. He ain't he's staying at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Gone for days. Line saying he going with his brothers. Whole time he right up the street and allegedly. And my mom was just like, she was just kind of over it. She was just, it was just a constant Mr. Not home type thing. So I guess finally a light bulb clicked in her head, and she had been asking for divorces like prior, but she never stood on business. And I remember one time she went down to the courthouse and she filed for divorce because one of my classmates was down there, and the classmate wrote me and was like, "Yo, y'all, your family good?" Because me and this classmate used to be real good friends. And I was like, "Yeah." And then I reached out to my mama, obviously, but she ended up not standing on business with that and ended up taking him back. But it just got more physical. The more physical he got with her, allegedly.
We put hard work into all the wine we make. Bring more to every moment with Josh
Oh
Sellers.
shoot, hold on.
The worse off it got. Like I she my mom was the type of person where she did not want, even at our big age, she did not want to paint a bad picture of our dad to us. And although my ass knew the picture was fucking bad, it's just like she was just like, no, 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 no. Like my mom was a peacemaker, and I hated it. My mom tried to see good in bad, and I hated it. He downed her. He talked bad about her. He hit her and knocked her out, allegedly. Pushed her on the floor. And mind you, my mom has scoliosis, so her back is curved. Like you make her fall, it's gonna take her a while to get back up. And allegedly, let me make sure I keep saying allegedly. So like it just got to a point where it was just a lot of physical and mental abuse, and it was taking a toll on her. And she finally asked for a divorce. And of course the verbal abuse was, I'm not gonna divorce you and you have a man living in my house. I'm not gonna divorce you and you go find somebody else. It was always something, always something. And I had to keep speaking life into my mama, like, yo, come on, you got this. You can do it. My aunties speaking life into her, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And I wasn't worried about anything but my mom's safety, because he would say stuff like, be careful, watch your back, because you never know what type of enemies you got. I hope you get whatever's coming to you. And he would say stuff like that. And that's the type of stuff because what you mean? What type of enemy? My mama didn't make enemies. My mama wasn't an enemy type of person. My mama wasn't like that. My mama would give somebody the shirt off her back. So what you mean make enemies? So it just got to the point where it was more fit like this, like my bad. So yeah, but my mama would give a person a shirt off her back. She wasn't like that. So basically she, like a light bulb clicked in her head, and she was just like, all right. So my mama just started doing for herself. My mama started going back to church. My mama found a way to make income for herself. She was doing DoorDash. My mom was going on trips with her family. She became an independent person because she was so dependent on Mr. that it was just to the point where it was driving me crazy. It was driving my aunt crazy. And we loved this for her. Like she started got her passport. She like went out of the country. Like she started living, and you can see the growth. I want to say mentally, my mama was starting to get back to a place where we seen that she was happy with herself. So, like I said, my mama finally stood on business.
And all my mama wanted in the divorce was the house. Now, again, the verbal abuse started, and like I was telling y'all last video, he would just say shit like, "Why would I give you the house for you to move a man in?" Which is really funny because you didn't even wait 24 hours after my mama passed away to move your bitch in. Okay.
Wow.
So,
Baby, that happens.
all she demanded during the divorce was the house. And obviously DNA test and for him to pay alimony. She didn't want anything else. She said, I don't want nothing to do with him. She pulled an anime. All I want is this, and that's it. He can have it all. I don't want it. Um, he drug it. Mr. Drug this. This divorce was going on 2 years because he drug it. Besides hide money and putting the business in dragon fruit name so that like you can't get money from it, and putting his assets in peanut butter and jelly and all their names so that she couldn't get assets from it. Like he drug it. He drug it. Now, me personally, I've seen Mr. save a lot of people via CPR. Little Mr. being one of them. I've seen this man's hands save a lot of people. Hold that for train of thought. Um, so as she getting her life together, she started, doing stuff and going on stuff. After she got approved for back surgery.
Trump promised to bring down prices, but all we got is chaos. Josh Gottheimer's the Democrat for governor with a plan to make Jersey affordable.
I'm the only candidate for governor with a detailed plan to cut your taxes.
Josh Gottheimer, lower taxes, lower costs for Jersey.
You spend a lot of time with your monitor.
Come on.
Working, gaming, learning. Buying the right monitor is like finding your
She went behind, had to do everything behind his back. And, me and my auntie kept encouraging her. And she ended up getting, my mom was an orthodontist assistant. She went back to school to become an orthodontist. So she
Okay,
ended up
good
getting
little
a
job.
high-end job on the military base. A good paying job. And me and my auntie made sure we told her, do not tell him you got this job. Do not tell him this. Like, get your stuff together and start slowly moving your stuff out because he didn't want to give her the house. So there's no point in you staying. So, besides, like, I'm talking about y'all, I've never seen someone hate someone so much but don't want to let them go. Like, make the shit make sense, dog. Like, you see her getting her life together. You see her getting her life on track. Like, you see her going hanging with family. You see this, and it's like you didn't want her to be happy. Like, if she was a bit of happy and had nothing to do with you, like it was just like gutting her, dog. And that shit just wasn't sitting well with me. So, um, she started flirting with a back doctor, like, you know what I'm saying? My mama was finding herself, dog. Like, it was very like I was like, yes, like you did it. Like it took all these years, bro. You did it though. Like, I'm so proud of you, dog. Like, it took my mama had finally started finding herself, and I was so proud of her. And I never forget the day the job called her and was like, "You got the job. We giving you the highest. You're gonna be the highest paid
God bless her
orthodontist
mother.
assistant because we know you're working on your doctor." And like, my mama she did it. She got approved for surgery. She was gonna start the job. And then she was able to already have medical leave, so she was gonna start the job, and then she was gonna take her medical leave, and she was gonna go have her back surgery. There was nothing wrong with my mom. Um, I went to all her doctor's appointments. I went to, um, I was there. And me and my auntie had to convince my mom to take everything out of his name and put it in my name. So we so she started taking everything out of his name. There was nothing in his name from her credit cards because my mom had an 850 credit score. My mom did not play by her money. You hear me? And mom did not play out her money, and that was something that he hated because she wouldn't run her credit for him. She wouldn't put nothing in her name for him. My mom put all her credit cards in my name. My mom put all her assets in my name. My mama changed her
Wow.
beneficiary to me. My mama power of attorney. I was her power of attorney. Everything went in my name. My mama got her shit together. You hear me? My mom got her shit together. I know y'all like, damn, it took this long. Yes, but she did it, and I'm so proud of her.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how long it
We
takes.
not supposed to question
She
God
did it. That's the main
physically or
important
nothing.
thing.
I
God
get
bless
it.
your mother.
But what I don't understand is that you saw her get her life together, and you saw what she was doing, and you saw that she had finally got up the courage to leave, and you took her instead of taking this nigga. Like, it was a lot. And yes, when she went to the bad doctor, her surgery got postponed because she did end up having like a murmur, but it wasn't like something that couldn't be contained. Like,
Yeah.
they were watching her. She had done did
Yeah.
stress tests. She passed stress tests and everything like that. So there's nothing physically wrong with her.
I'll say that later.
But he would not let her go out, and it was just it. I don't understand. Like, I still don't understand. This man cannot physically tell me now why he would not let her go, but did not want her. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, that is what kills me. That is what hurts. Yeah, I'm on here like telling y'all like going through the emotions. Obviously, it was titled
Yeah, a lot of men like
This
that.
Mr.
Those men like that. They don't want you. They just
That's
want to
what he
hurt you.
done. But let's talk
Sound
about
like
how
that's what kind of
Mr.
man he was.
drove my mama to the grave, allegedly. Like, dead serious. Like,
Yeah. He saw she was doing good. He wanted to come back around.
the night before
Told you sometimes
he
people ain't
passed,
finished with you.
me, my mama
And when you let
drove
them back in your
home.
life, you got to be careful.
Apparently,
They're
she
only
didn't
there to
tell her
finish you
mother.
off.
And my mom said, I can't be here tonight. And like, this is where I fought myself because I was tired. I had work. And I was like, Mom, I can't come. But I'll come get you in the morning and we'll go eat breakfast and we'll go door dashing and you can just talk. Because my mom took this time to grow with me, and we talked, and I let her vent, I let her cry, and she was like, okay. And we had literally just hung up. And normally my mama called me every morning. And that morning I called and I called and I called. She wasn't answering. I'm like, damn, is she asleep? Was she at church? For some odd reason, she wasn't answering. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just wait for her to call me. Just to get a phone call from Mr. talking about, oh, she dead. What? What do you mean she dead? Oh, my body locked up and I couldn't perform CPR. I got 5 fucking stories about how my mom passed away. I still do not know how my mom physically passed away. But what I do know is that nothing was fucking wrong with her. That's what I do know.
Wow.
Allegedly, you told 5 fucking stories. You said she had neck cancer. Does she got neck cancer? There's no fucking cancer in my mom's body. You said she had a heart attack. That's because you would not let them do a fucking autopsy on my mama. You were so ready to put her in the fucking ground. Dog, let's
Oh,
keep it a
Jesus.
buck.
That don't make me cry. Please don't, Lord.
Let's keep it
But
real.
this is just,
Let's keep it 100.
wow. Lord Jesus, have mercy.
When I called my auntie and I
Wow.
called everybody and told everybody said the same fucking thing. You did it, dog. You did your big one. You did it.
Wow.
And you did it disrespectfully. You did it, dog. You fucking did it. And you don't even fucking care.
That's what I said, Miss V. Hey, Two Cent.
You didn't even care.
Hey, oh, hey, let's say you still here? Okay. That's why I say, y'all, when you leave a guy, separate whatever, let him stay gone. I always say it in my lives because some men, when they see you up doing good for, I'll tell you when I finish this because I'm gonna get off after this. Oh, this is too much right now.
You you still don't care. You didn't let me get none of my mama's shit. None of it. You didn't let me get nothing. There is nothing. You gave my brother stuff and you didn't give me shit because she didn't give you no money. Because she didn't leave you nothing. Allegedly.
Whew.
This shit is blood raw. Yeah, the first couple videos. Yeah, that's how Mr. stole little Mr.'s wife. Yeah. Blood raw.
God bless you, sis. Wow. Heartbreaking.
Isn't St. Patrick's Day next month?
Hold on. Let me see if this the end. I gotta see first,
It's
y'all.
not a day, it's a season.
No, it's almost at the end.
And grief does not stop. I still don't got answers.
It's so sad they were still married when she died. Right. And that's why when she went to school and you know what I'm saying, got that good job, that's why he manipulated her to come back. He knew what he was doing.
Because my mom reached out to y'all, she begged y'all, and she did everything, and y'all did. Oh, he our brother, but he grown.
He didn't want the mother around her because he knew that everything was going to be left for the daughter, and he didn't want that. So he manipulated the mother to come back to him. And the mother went back.
I wasn't trying to do this to get famous. I wasn't trying to do this to go viral. I wasn't trying to do this. I wanted my mom's story to get out. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care if it goes viral. I don't care. I don't care about anything. I wanted my
He was
mom's story to
controlling.
get out. I wanted my mom's story to get out, and it's out.
He was a dog, having all them babies on her and all that. He was no good.
You gonna take me to court? Do it. But believe me, the diary, the pictures, the videos, the text messages, the amount of money you stole that I got, if that's what you want to do, Mr. We could do it. We could do it. And that is how Mr. stole little Mr.'s wife and my mom, allegedly.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your
Wow,
boy,
y'all.
today,
That's sad. Okay.
Yes,
Like,
stay and live big now. Shout out to my everyday people who rock
wow,
with me
hold
every
on,
day. Shout
y'all.
out to my
Hold on. All right. Oh, that was sad. That's why I always tell everybody, when you get out of an abusive relationship, please don't go back. If you have to start getting that divorce papers ready, get it ready. I don't know if she didn't want to divorce him, she wasn't ready to divorce him, but the way that what this daughter is saying, it seems like, yeah, she should have been ready. But who's to say? You know what I'm saying? You can't tell people, that it's time for you to get divorced. Enough is enough. And I mean, you can tell them, but if they're not ready for that, that's not what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So maybe her mom was not ready for that yet. And this daughter feels that it costed her demise. You understand what I'm saying? The daughter said she was doing good. Good job, everything. She said it took her mother a while to get on her feet, but her mother did. And once he seen that, he wanted the mother back. Narcissist behavior. Not saying he's a narcissist, but that's damn sure a narcissist behavior. You know what I'm saying? He wanted her back. Because why? Because she was doing good for one. He seen it. He knew how close the daughter and the mother was. He didn't like that. He knew the mother left her a lot of stuff from what she said. The mother had everything in her name. He didn't like that. He didn't like that. He wanted everything for himself. He didn't like any of that. And it's sad. It's sad. I don't think the mother didn't love her daughter. I think the mother did love her daughter, but I think when it came between the daughter and the husband, she just chose her husband. She felt like maybe things can work out, and you know things will get better. You know what I'm saying? That's what the mother probably was thinking, and things didn't get better. Things got worse when she decided that she wanted to go back. And he said that he was lying about how the mother passed away. That's something to my boy. And then he didn't want to get a he didn't want to he wanted to bury her so fast. He didn't want no autopsies done. So that tells you right there something happened. That tells you right there that something definitely did happen in that relationship, in that marriage. And that's why he didn't want no autopsy done. Phew. Now I don't know if the daughter had money to, because I don't know how much an autopsy or anything will cost. But being that he was the husband, he had full access of the burial and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So the daughter probably couldn't do anything. She probably couldn't do nothing. That's messed up. The situation the mom was in. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, Miss V. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. That definitely is crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Hmm. I don't know, y'all. I don't like stuff like that. It makes me sad. And it just makes me speechless. So y'all, if y'all want to send me a coffee before I get off, you could if you like, because I'm going to get off. And y'all, I was just sitting here watching um because I asked earlier in my live, did anybody see the steps in that salon? So I just found the video and I seen the steps in that salon. But I'm not gonna play it today because I'm a little tired. I'm gonna get off because this little video here just took a toll on me a while ago. So I'm gonna get off. And if I come on tomorrow, I will play that clipping for y'all so y'all can see that clipping of the salon with the hair, where the steps was at in the salon. And remember, I told y'all I think she was talking to her brother. I think this could be the brother, but I'm gonna review this live tonight and do an update on that tomorrow. And then I'm gonna try to find that live with the guy that unalived his sister and husband. I'm gonna try to find that for tomorrow too. So if I come live, I'll do that tomorrow too. Because it was hard for me to find a day. I don't know why. I just couldn't find it for some reason today. But yeah, it's going on 4 o'clock. I've been up here since 1. And I'm getting ready to hop off. I hope y'all enjoyed the live today. And I thank everybody that did come through. And I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, I do. And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Well, a beautiful afternoon. It's like 67 here today. So it is nice today. So yeah, I'm gonna go out on the porch for a minute, catch me some fresh air, and come on back in. And that will be it for me today. I already done cooked my dinner. I don't have to do that. I just have to clean up the kitchen after I eat, take a shower, and I will be good for the day. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get up off here. I did put my coffee link in there if anybody wants to send me one coffee or whatever. It doesn't matter. So Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all be safe. And always remember to keep God first. Always remember to keep Him first in our lives, and everything else will fall in place. And I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I appreciate all you great people. I love you, great people. And I will definitely see you, great people, tomorrow. Peace and love. And don't forget, if I come live tomorrow, y'all, just keep your notifications on. I'll set the live anyway. So, whoever that follows me will know when I set my lives. Um, and it's this guy that he's a big content creator too. I'm gonna share his live tomorrow and share about you have a blessed day too, sweetie. Um, about the girl at the shop. I do got a little update on that, so I'm gonna share that tomorrow too. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.